guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, you are here in the town of Nausea, a port city that you guys came to seeking adventure, escape, intellectual knowledge, fortune, and a mama.
What?
My mama?
I would argue that Gur had a mama coming in.
No. We don't know who is who.
I heard drama.
I never said it was Gur.
Bum bum
Bum,
bum.
bum, bum.
Ba-ba-da.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Gosh,
Just in good, you are the father.
So,
You can only blame yourself for this one, Eric.
last week, you guys fended off an invasion of the Josozai, assisting the Blue Cloaks in retaking Nausea from the evildoers. We ended the session with you guys having captured a ship of the Josozai and burning the rest. Now you stand aboard the deck of the ship, which is moored here in Nausea at the docks. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to search the deck for loot.
You wish to search the deck for loot. Awesome. So, you see there are several crates and a whole bunch of rope. How much rope would you like to collect?
How much rope is there?
There is a total of 500 feet of rope.
Okay, how low is everybody on rope?
I need 150.
Okay, here, have 150 rope.
I am okay on rope at the moment. I've got 50 feet left. I gave 50 to Kier earlier for his traps.
You wanna restock, get back up to 100?
Maybe later. It's not like we're not going to have this for a long time, or at least the capacity to go through it all.
Yeah,
I mean,
given our
I suppose
track
we'll
record,
take 25 feet, go back up to 50.
I mean, given our track record, I wouldn't be surprised if we use this shit like an actual fuse.
Well, while they're stuffing their pockets with every scrap of fiber on this deck, I'm going to rifle through the pockets of the Joseph fellow we murdered.
I'm going to go through to the captain's quarters and see if I can't find some cool, neat stuff.
Awesome.
I'm casting Detect Magic as a ritual to see if there's anything magical on this shit.
Alright, well, we're going to cover these one by one. Give me a couple moments.
I'll wait.
So,
I'll wait.
Matilda, you're going to search the pockets of the individual you killed that was guarding the ship. He has a very nice rapier in a fashion that you've never seen before. The style is different. Can you roll a history check, please?
I would love to, if I was there.
So with an
This is where
18,
I'd know.
this rapier comes from the island of Garden Soil over in Shu. Far away. Over a month's travel away.
Let me write that in my notes.
What about the land of Sock?
You have lost 1 point.
Aww.
And should feel bad.
At least you didn't lose the game. I just lost the game.
And you have ruined
There is
Twitch
no
chat.
game.
Why would you do this?
There is no game.
Okay, is that the only thing of note he's got on him?
No, he also has a holy symbol of MKL. It is very nice. It is made of ivory.
Ooh, that might sell for a pretty penny.
How much? Well, I mean,
He
Maybe not
also
up to today.
is wearing an outfit that is of the Josozai's colors and style. It's too small for you, Matilda, but it might fit here. And Zoya, you've been granted inspiration for the sock joke because apparently someone thought it was funny.
Not just
Was
some
himself.
Tech Viking.
Oh, thank you, Tech.
Well, I'm thinking this uniform could probably be mended and used for something.
yeah,
I'll
I mean,
give
you
this
don't exactly.
scimitar a couple of experimental swings. Put that on my belt.
It's got a nice
Oh.
balance to it.
Nice.
Go ahead and label it as a Josozai's rapier.
Oh, okay.
And the outfit is a Josozai sailor's uniform.
Okay, can I give the inspiration I currently have to someone else so that I don't waste Tech's?
Does anyone not have
I'll
inspiration
take
at the moment?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay,
you
here.
go.
Here.
Oh my god, I actually do have inspiration
I
still. How
will
the
do that.
shit that happened?
You guys rolled really well last week as opposed to your usual.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll this could probably be washed and mended. It's fine. I'll take the uniform and then dump the body overboard.
All right.
Less
the man
worried
in the
about
skivvies
washing
goes
than I do.
overboard.
Help, man overboard. What shall we do?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then we go over to Grenek, who is going towards the captain's quarters. They are currently
Yes, sir.
locked.
Rats and shenanigans. I go find Zoya to unlock the thing.
Yes? Oh, okay. I'll be right there. And so she goes over.
Okay. Can I get a sleight of hand check, please?
Sleight of hand. Plus
I'll
8.
give her
Go!
assistance as well, so she has advantage.
Sure.
What about a sleight of feather?
Just in case.
So, Zoya, you unlock the door. Do you wish to open it?
Yeah, I guess I'll follow
Okay,
Chronic
awesome. I
around.
need you to make a wisdom saving throw with DC 20, as
Yep.
does
boy.
everyone else on the ship.
Ah!
Attack trap.
So about that, what do you call it? So about that fucking, what do you call it? Inspiration.
Look at me go.
All right.
Can I inspiration?
You may.
Where's my wisdom? There it is.
So, Zoya,
Yeah.
you are
Okay,
not
thanks,
hypnoptized.
I'm
However,
dumb.
Granek
Hypnotized!
No,
is
I'm-
hypnotized.
I'm still hypnotized, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I hit dexterity. My brain just turned off there for a moment.
Sure. Matilda,
Yeah.
can I get your wisdom saving throw, please? Matilda is not hypnotized. In fact, the only member of the party that is hypnotized is Granek.
The wise one.
No, I got rid of that.
Hang on. Okay, Eric. Does Josiah sort of Egyptian, right, or Middle Eastern,
No,
right?
they are Asian styled.
Oh, okay. Damn, that doesn't work then.
No.
I was just thinking immortal.
Kier.
That's all the.
So Kier and Granek were both hypnotized. Awesome.
Ah, crap.
By the way, I think you're having a little in and out with your mic. I think it's directional based.
Mine?
Yeah.
That's strange.
I- I haven't really
You'll
been
get
hearing
quieter
it.
as you turn your head.
That's because the sound goes the other way. So it's so Kia. How sound work is
Pyro.
one contain air.
You're going
Feed
to...
you to a wombat.
We're gonna serve him.
No, not the wombat! Not the wombat again! Not the wombat again!
All right. So, Zoya, the door is open. You have access to the captain's quarters.
Okay. I look over at Granik and I say, "You ready to go in?"
There's no response.
Oh no.
Granik?
Can I just look up and do a quick Arcana check to recognize what's happened?
Sure.
Or-
But
or is it
would you
obvious?
roll a perception check to realize that something has happened?
Oh, perception? Okay, that's different. 20.
With a 20, you see that our friends Kier and Grenek are currently unmoving.
I'm going to stop cast. I'm just going to look at Zoya and pause casting. What did you trip?
I opened a door after unlocking it.
Just pinch the bridge of the muzzle without checking for traps. You didn't think that the people
Look.
who
This man right here, he said unlock the door. He didn't say check for traps.
I thought you would be smart enough to pick up that.
They go hand in hand. Ooh.
I'm working on it.
Can I get up and examine Kier to see if I recognize what the effect
Please
of
roll
the
your
spell
Arcana
might-
check.
how long- Yep.
At that point, Greenock would be closer, but still.
Yes. You
No,
do
I'm
not
gonna
know
use-
Tyronius.
No, I'm gonna use inspiration on that.
Very
Why the
well.
fuck not?
Let's use those inspirations quickly. So, with a 15, you would know. Yes, this
What
is
is-
a hypnotic
ha-
pattern.
So that'll only last a minute then.
This one's a little stronger.
How long will it? Do I think it'll last?
With a 15, a couple of days.
Oh shit.
Long
Yeah,
enough for
they're
the
gonna be
captain
like-
of the ship to return and deal with whoever intruded into her quarters.
So, you've just tripped the mega hypnotic pattern, Sawyer. These two sods are out of it for 2 days. Hang on, let me look up the hypnotic pattern. And
Okay.
5e.
So I am going to look inside the captain's quarters and not step on anything.
Sure. It is luxurious. Whoever
I'm
the
gonna
captain
walk
is,
up to. Oh,
whoever
sorry,
the
sir.
captain is, had a very comfortable ride here. You can see that there's a charting table, there's a large couch, there is a hammock, and numerous pillows throughout. You do see a chest in the far corner. It
Can
is
I
bound and locked.
Can I investigate the floor? Specifically the floor.
Sure. Your investigation check.
Investigation there. And 16?
With the 16, you do not see any more traps on the floor.
Okay. So I walk around in the captain's quarters looking for any more traps
Okay.
or anything else worth
Awesome.
note.
You step into the captain's quarters. While you do that, Tyronius calls out to Matilda.
Hey, big girl, give them both a hard slap. See if that works.
I poke my. You hear a splash, and then Matilda comes around the corner. What now?
Oh, by the way, would I have to restart casting detect magic as a ritual?
No. You would still
Okay,
be
so
doing
I'm gonna redo it, and the tail's pointing over to Grenak and Eric. Not Eric. Fuck. Kia. Zoya tripped a hypnotic pattern trap. You can wake up the boys with just a smack, or out of character. The spell ends if an effective creature takes any damage, or someone uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Oh, okay.
This is also a stronger level hypnotic pattern. Don't be surprised, because they will be in it for a couple of days if we left them like this.
Okay. So Matilda, because, it would be Kier, then Grenak, she puts her hand on Kier's shoulder and, shakes him back and forth.
Okay. You wake up.
Okay, and then
Is it
Grenak
Tuesday already?
Then Grenak is next, shaking him. And do I see Zoya at all?
Nope, she's gone. She's no longer in your line of sight.
She went in the captain's quarters. This is what tripped
Okay. I'm going to call out to Zoya, wherever you are, always check for traps. It's your job.
Yes, ma'am.
it. Did you check
What,
the floors?
What trap? Who tripped a trap?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, I did check the floors.
What about the
Our
wall?
incredibly talented rogue apparently triggered something on the captain's quarters, and you and Grenak were kind of out of it. So wake up, wake up.
Wake up, Jeff.
Man,
Wake
we
up,
finally
Jeff,
find
everybody's
something
sleeping.
cool.
All right.
Of course, it's
So,
trapped.
before you're able to finish casting the 10-minute spell of Detect Magic, our friend Zoya has thoroughly walked the room. While she is doing that, Tyronius is working on his spell. Kier and Granak are being shaken awake by Matilda. What's Gur doing?
Where's Gur?
Gur's opening boxes. Eric said there was crates, and Gur's opening crates.
Awesome. Gur, you open crates of food.
Oh, Gur immediately starts eating.
Okay.
Is it fresh food or dry food?
Doesn't care. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Immediately in my mouth.
No, I'm curious.
Yes.
Just out of character, like
It's not.
is
It's
he
not
eating
blood.
kibble?
It's not dead, and it's not something I killed. So I'm gonna eat it.
I've yet to be told no to any of these things, therefore.
So Tyronius
Oh,
has
God.
no idea what the food is because he's working on his spell.
No. I'm just asking because I'm imagining either one of two things. Number one, Gur excitedly eating hardtack, or it's basically dried meat and dog food, like kibble.
You don't know. I do. And Gur doesn't care.
Is it delicious?
Yes.
He doesn't care. It's delicious. He is shoveling it into his face. Are they all food?
All the ones on the deck are food.
After he gets through the first crate, he starts putting food in his backpack.
Okay. So he ate a crate of food?
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
Gur,
Gur.
I need you to roll a
He's a grown
Constitution
boy.
saving throw, or gain a level of exhaustion due to being overly stuffed. You are fine.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have a Roman incident.
All right, Gur, you have full puppy belly.
Yes, go eat some ribs from Brad.
Oh god, it's
Yes.
literally a furball.
As a
Puppy belly.
question for Gur, do you look like a pregnant Gur?
Yes.
Okay.
Food baby!
Absolutely. He has a food baby.
Okay. So while Gur does that, Zoya, you are in the captain's quarters.
Yes.
This will happen before Tyronius finishes his spell. What would you like to do?
I would like to not touch anything, but thoroughly investigate the walls, everything I can without touching.
Roll another investigation check. Okay. There's iconography of the Church of MKL throughout this captain. It's very nice, very luxurious, and very clean.
No traps.
You look at the walls, the ceiling, etc. without touching. You do not see any traps.
What's behind the
chest.
desk?
Behind the desk is a chair.
Underneath the desk?
Legroom?
Are there any secret compartments in the desk?
Negative.
Are we clear to come in yet, Zoya?
But you
Mm,
wait until the spell pops off. Like, Tyronius is asking this.
Well, I
okay,
mean,
look at
she's
them.
already in there, so at this point, I would have if she hadn't already gone in. So now I'm mostly just waiting for her to finish searching for traps.
I'm going to investigate the chest.
Okay. The chest itself has runes on it. They appear to be as thin as a human hair and painted across a series of wax seals that
Okay, so
hold
we-
the chest shut.
Okay, so we don't touch that. Got it. Are there any other storage spaces that I can look in?
Yes, you can find a couple of drawers and a couple of cabinets that have
Can-
little easy latches to open.
Okay, I'm going to cautiously open each one and
Okay.
look what's inside.
Inside, you will find a variety of navigation tools, as well as clothing, and an entire wine rack.
I'm going to slip one of the nicer bottles into my backpack.
Okay. Granek was watching, so please roll your sleight of hand check.
$22?
Granek, did you see her slip the wine into her pocket?
No.
Okay.
I mean, how big is a bottle of wine to slip into your pocket? How big's the pocket?
It's my backpack.
You didn't slip it into your pocket. You slipped the backpack. You slipped it into your pocket.
She said
What is-
backpack.
She said
Oh,
backpack.
what is
I
the
said pocket.
backpack?
I made a mistake.
But
My bad.
what is the backpack but a large pocket on your back?
So, anything else you'd like to do, Zoya?
I'm gonna give Gronak the okay to come in.
Alright, so I'll do my own investigation without actually touching the things until Tyro's ritual's finished.
Okay.
Also, that chest, I don't recommend touching it. It's got runes all over it.
Again, without touching anything or opening anything.
You look around and you can see the charts on the table are designed to come from garden soil down through the islands and across the sea, avoiding the Schnozen Protectorate, and to attack Nausha.
Okay, I will wait until the spell dings to pick that up. You said there's like art on the wall or something?
Yeah, there's a couple pieces of art. All of it is generally religious, based off of the faith of MKL.
See if I know anything about it, though.
Cool. A 21 history. With the 21 history, this is not the generic faith of MKL, which is more local in Reston, but the established church of MKL. Militaristic and full of zealots. They are expansionist and view the casting of arcane magics to be heretical and generally sacrilegious. They want to kill anyone who uses magic other than what is provided by the church.
Okay, so this is just... I know it's the actual church, not just the propaganda church.
Right.
And then nothing else that really especially new. Okie dokie.
Wait, so they're communists?
No.
Not quite. But yeah, I'll just patiently wait for Detect Magic to finish up then.
Okay. So, anyone want to do anything before Detect Magic finishes?
No, I think I'm content to wait.
While I wait for Detect Magic to finish, I'll go check on Gur.
Okay. You see Gur walking around with what appears to be a large ball that has slipped inside his innards.
I just chuckle. I just start chuckling, shake my head, look over to find where Matilda is.
I'm up on deck near the entry point for the ship, keeping an eye on the docks just in case any of the Josei decide to return.
I'll slip up near where you're at. Looks like we all stopped having an eye on Gur for a minute there.
Oh? He's not in
He's-
trouble, is he?
He's got the little pot belly, but I'll go make sure there's
he found
nothing
the
else.
mess. He found
Oh.
the mess.
Gur is 100% in the process of squeezing himself into the empty crate now.
I'll make sure he hasn't caused too much other mayhem while we wait
Wait,
You know what?
finishing
As
for
long-
Tyro.
As long
Wait,
as he's
question.
not burning anything down, let the kid have a nap.
Yeah, no,
Wait.
just making sure. We're in the middle of a conversation, Tyro. What?
I'm just thinking, like, is this gonna be a Winnie the Pooh situation?
You're not here!
No, I'm saying out of character. Is this gonna be a Winnie the Pooh situation?
No, Gur fits into small spaces.
Okay. But with the okay.
But yes, I'll make sure he hasn't caused any other mayhem. Otherwise, he can take a little nap as long as we're secure here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the docks just in case. Also
Good idea.
gonna make sure that the flames from those ships over there don't catch this one.
Good idea. So yeah, I'll go over and check on Gur and make sure he's just gotten into nothing but food mayhems.
Okay.
You just say mayhems.
Yes.
Damn it!
Cool. So, as you go and check on him, he's not up to anything nefarious or attacking things that shouldn't be attacked. He's just hiding in a crate.
Gur, did you find yourself something to munch on?
I found some snacks and I stuffed my bag, and now it's time to take a nap.
I'll give Gur some good head scratches. Okay.
Gur,
We'll
do
let you
have
know if you're needed.
inspiration because you're still having to speak in rhyme.
I do have inspiration still.
Very well.
Mhm.
Keep it up.
Only if his weapon is
drawn.
drawn.
Yeah, it's only like, or attacking. What do you remember?
Did
What?
you attack the food?
What?
What was your curse?
I have to speak in rhyme for 20 hours, 24 hours, something like that.
Was it?
Yeah, if the weapon is drawn.
Yeah, wasn't there a contingency on it?
He
No,
doesn't
I
have
don't
a
know.
sheath for his weapon.
Yeah, I don't have a sheath.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, no, it's a morning star. You don't make a sheath for them. You just
Halberd.
Get back.
Let me speak in
Oh.
rhyme, gosh.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't realize this was the player's question. My bad.
All right. So,
I have a whole Word document full of rhymes I haven't used yet, so
Oh God, she prepared. I
Listen,
like it.
we also don't know how long it lasts. This could be a Gur thing.
of course, she
Oh, good.
prepared. She was dared.
Mm,
well done.
Oh boy.
All
No,
right.
that's
Does
how
the
some
spell ping
fun.
off?
Such devastation. What have we unleashed?
such rhymation. This was not my intention.
All right. So, the ritual of detect magic will finish, and you can detect some magic in the captain's quarters. You also detect magic right in the center of the ship, floating 3 feet above the deck.
I'm
It
gonna
is
look
a
up.
divination form of magic.
I'm gonna look right. Okay, can I try? I have an idea how to character what it might be. Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I know what the divination spell would be?
Sure.
Since it's been long enough, I assume I'll be nearby. I'll give him an assistance with that.
Okay. So with
Oh,
advantage.
cool.
I'm still in the captain's quarters looking
Yep.
at the chest.
So with
17.
a 17, someone is scrying upon the ship.
Guys, we're being watched.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, someone's scrying on the ship, and I'm gonna look up directly at it.
It's invisible. You can't see it.
True, but can I launch a zap at it
Sure.
with disadvantage?
Absolutely.
Not about hitting. It's about sending a message.
No,
Not
that's the
literally.
thing.
Can I roll an Arcana to see if there's anything we can do about it?
With an 11, you miss the orb. And with an Arcana, go ahead and roll.
I'll give him assistance since he
Okay.
assisted me. Never mind.
So with a
Well,
23, you know that unless you have Dispel Magic, no, there's nothing you can do about it.
I didn't really think so.
Or an anti-magic field. Unfortunately, no.
And I only have
So-
anti-truth or anti-lies.
If you get a scroll of dispel magic from Judith, I could cast it and get rid of it.
Yeah, but that
Is this visible from where Matilda is?
It is invisible.
No, I mean like, am I able to see Tyronius like staring up at nothing,
Obviously, yes.
like a cat staring at a wall?
Like
Grenek and
the big dragon
Tyronius are
born.
both
He has to
doing
get-
the same thing.
Why are you guys trying to break it? Just mock them. We took your shit,
Yeah, these guys-
suckers.
These guys prepared for, like Tyronius is gonna say this. These guys no.
Actually,
I'm gonna poke the beast.
maybe we don't poke the
Yeah.
weird xenophobic anti-mages.
it's more of
Still
it.
gonna-
There's nothing we can overly do about it. It's just nice to know that they are watching instead.
Only we can keep the ship.
There
Or
is, I
cute.
believe there's
We do mock
protections we
them,
could.
They come back and we kick all their butts.
No, don't.
Yeah!
Other than the scrying, there is a chest that has a whole bunch of magic all over it in the captain's quarters.
Zoya's just standing
Right.
next to it, waiting.
Well, I was gonna say Tyronius is gonna go like, fuck him, and walk over to the The scrying orb can't move, can it?
Yes, it follows whatever it's scrying upon.
Right, and it's just scrying the ship.
You don't know that.
Yep,
We don't know the specific point to which is attached to be scrying.
Yeah, no. It's
Do you walk away from it, Tyro?
yeah, I walk away from it because I can't do anything now. We'll have to actually get this professionally mage cleaned.
Okay. It follows
yep.
you, Tyronius.
Oh fuck.
You are the arcane caster.
What's going on?
They're scrying me.
Excellent. Are you currently outside the captain's quarters or inside?
Yes, I am outside the captain's quarters.
Okay. Zoya is going to give you a hand in order to say, "Hey, stop there," because I hear you say I'm being scryed on, and I'm like, "Hold up a moment." I'm going to cast Disguise Self.
Okay, what are you disguising yourself as?
I'm going to disguise myself as a.
That's a weird thing to disguise as.
I'm thinking of the exact words, okay? I'm going to disguise myself as a Shadar Kai in a Josozai outfit.
Okay,
Because I can change my clothing.
okay. You are the shortest Shadow Kai ever.
Yeah. Oh, you can seem 1 foot shorter or taller. I make myself taller.
Okay, so you are
1
now,
foot.
what, 3 feet tall?
3'2".
You are the shortest Shadow Kai ever.
Could be a halfling.
Yeah, let's go for that. Instead.
Okay,
Halfling.
awesome. So you have disguised yourself.
Okay, and now Zoya walks outside as her halfling self.
Grenek, with your history check, halflings are not part of the Church of MKL and would have been put to death. What she is wearing at the moment is actually offensive to the church.
Before she walks out, I will tell her that, and also point out that if they've been scrying on us the whole time, they already know what she looks like.
She gives a thumbs up and then continues walking.
Okay. I
So
tried.
much for not poking the bear.
Wait, okay, hang on. I know what to do.
Oh no.
Tyronius
He knows
uses his
what to
dragon's
do.
breath against the scrying location.
Awesome.
The what do you call it? I have 2 charges of this fucking 3 charges. Wow. Just shoot my light breath weapon up at the orb. Needs to make a dex save of DC 14.
No, it doesn't.
It isn't affected.
It is not affected. It is immune to all damage.
Okay. I tried.
See, didn't we? How many times we mentioned not poking the bear? Like we've already established, there's nothing we can
Look, I
do
know-
about it.
Like Tyronius just snaps and says, like, "Look, dude, I'm trying to make sure that I don't get targeted again by the fucking mage killers, and this is exactly what's happening. So I've got a mark on my head now."
If it's the mage killers.
Yes. First, if B, there's already nothing you could overly do about it. Being an arcane caster puts a target on your back from them no matter what you do.
Would I know of any? I gotta talk with Judith later, see if I can find some anti-scrying shit. Oh god. Hey, by the way, Kia, do you reckon after this, you didn't you say you'd be okay with paying for a scroll of fireball? I just want to run that back in my head.
I don't remember agreeing to that. Wait, no. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Sadly, I do remember that.
No, that is going to be really important later. Anyway, all right, walking into the captain's quarters, and does anything else other than the chest ping in the room?
No.
Okay. What sort of? I imagine it's an abjuration or something that the chest has got.
He said a whole bunch.
There's a whole bunch of magic currently going on in there. You can sense that there's some magic items inside of it. And there is also those runes on the outside.
Right. Can I get Granak in here to help me figure out with an Arcana check what this would be?
Sure.
I would have followed you in as you said as you were clearing the room. Do you want me to roll it with my 8 instead of your 7?
Yeah, probably a good idea. I'll give you advantage, mate.
I'm going to follow.
Nice.
So with the 26, these are runes of disintegrate.
Okay.
Those are
do
very
I-
no touchy.
Yeah. Is it targeted to the chest or to the person?
You're unable to tell that.
Okay.
With a 26, wow.
Nice. I'm just thinking, like, do I have mage hand?
I have mage hand.
Yeah, but we want you to be like behind something. You want to be away from this shit.
I'm pretty sure I have a farther mage hand than you.
No, you
I'll,
do. That's no dispute. That's not dispute.
I'll raise my hand as you guys are talking about this.
What's up?
It seems at this point, like you said, we should just basically get this place basically hired out and have somebody just remove all of
Scrub
the
it.
magic from it. Because this seems above our exact pay grade / current spell list.
Yeah, it is. So,
I kind of want to bring Judith to this.
Well, it does not specifically need to be her. We just need someone who is able to do this.
I would even say Leslie.
Mm,
Big
Runes of
Fox is too
disintegration.
scary to touch. We need someone to professionally do it.
Basically, if you open this, either something is going to turn to powder.
We don't know if
Is
it's
it-
the person touching it or the stuff inside, but it is deemed very necessary to have someone else do this rather than us, unless Tyro can get a long rest and get the proper spells.
I need.
Okay, so we open it tomorrow.
Okay.
Why
I'm
do
gonna
we
be
have to
honest.
open it today?
I was asking a leading question to Tyro,
Ah.
so
I would need. I can do that, yes, but I would need dispel magic as well. I can learn it, but again, scroll magic. Magic lady need.
I could buy a scroll of dispel magic instead of fireball.
Well, here's the thing. Fireball, I can learn for like half the price and half the time. Dispel magic, I could learn for full price, which would be how much, Eric? For learning it? 50 gold per level?
Yeah,
150 in it 6 hours.
Yeah.
That's how much time it would take. So, I mean, again, I'm your guys' Swiss Army knife. I'm happy to do whatever, and you're buying the scroll. I don't mind either.
I'd say we get someone professional out here.
Plus, if they die, who cares? I'm kidding.
We're unfortunately, Zoya, we're professionals.
Yeah.
We're
Here,
taking
yeah,
retirees.
Here, I'll take the dispel magic scroll if you want to buy it.
Yeah, I want to get that chest and then do something with the ship.
You want to? Well, actually, I have an idea about that. If you'd be okay with it.
I'm all ears. I'd love to just, take it and go somewhere, but that's probably not a great idea.
I mean, you might meet pirates on the way.
Yeah, I know.
What if we hired it out as a merchant vessel?
we have gone very far off topic of getting the chest off and resting for the day.
Yeah, but I mean, we're
Why-
testing now.
We could be, doing the proper steps and actually instigating a rest and then talk about this rather than stopping our old conversation for it.
Okay.
Fair.
So do we want to just? Well, okay. I got a question actually, Eric. How would we lay claim to say this ship ours? I licked it. It's mine.
You have a deed?
I bet that's
what
in
we
the
do.
chat.
I can get the deed, etc.
Where?
You can?
Politics.
What?
He's just gonna forge it.
I mean, we could
Yeah.
claim
Well-
it as spoils of war?
We also know that everything is not magic except for the box. Let's go through all of the drawers and see if we can't just find it first.
Yeah,
No.
sure. That's not a bad idea.
I think it might be in the captain's desk, maybe. So I'm gonna look there.
Okay.
Does the captain's desk have drawers?
It does have drawers. They
Uh,
each have a little latch that has to be undone, but it's super
I'll
easy to
do.
do.
I'll do.
It's basically so they don't slide open during the voyage.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing like getting crotch shotted in the middle of doing your paperwork in a rough
Zoya?
sea.
Yes.
do you want to assist me doing it? I have a +8 investigation.
Investigation. Yeah, I'll assist.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go find Matilda because I assume she's still watching the front of the ship and fill her in on what's going on.
Nice.
What was that, Matilda?
5 and a 9.
Oh yes, I am still up there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let their scene finish out.
Sure. Here, you search the captain's quarters. You do not find the deed. However, you will find some writing utensils, some inkwells, a variety of quills, some very nice clothing. Nothing really of value, though.
It's in the box, and he lets his head fall on the desk.
Maybe it could be underneath. Is there a rug in here?
There is not a rug. A rug on a ship is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think there could be loose floorboards and it could be hidden under there?
You could investigate for hidden compartments.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I gave that with Kier. You do not find any hidden compartments.
Oh.
You have already investigated
guys.
the entire room, top to bottom.
Okay.
Matilda nods at Grenak. Anything useful? What's the status?
Oh yeah, I was mostly waiting for you to either shift change or them to finish all talking.
Matilda?
Yeah. I saw her type it, so I was just gonna start talking.
Okay.
So it seems that the box is magically enchanted to the point that we can't really open it. So people are trying to see if we can't find the deed for the ship. Maybe we can search through the rest of it real quick to see if anything else comes up.
Well, I mean, even if there's no deed, everybody knows that we commandeered this ship.
Fair enough. It's more the legal practice. I don't know quite what we would have to do for it. We would have to go into town and find out.
Well, I think the Josesai came here, the Josesai attacked our town, and they're about to find out what happens when that happens, which means they lose their ship, their bodies are in the harbor, and we get to keep all their stuff.
Very true, but we might have to pay a very small fine to have proper ownership of the vessel, which is more than covered through spoils of war.
Well, Matilda, I need you to roll a perception check, please.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Matilda,
Let's go.
coming down the docks from the next slip over, you see a satyr dressed in a suit. He's carrying a clipboard. As he comes over, he waves at you aboard the ship. He looks very studious.
Do I recognize him?
Roll a history check?
Can I see him and also roll?
Sure.
Right about that. What
Excellent.
happens?
You're inside the Detect Magic. So,
Aw.
Matilda,
Oh,
you've heard
no.
of Ace Bernstein, an arcane attorney at law?
What the heck?
Arcane.
hell?
Yes, Ace
He doesn't
Bernstein.
look like the Dockmaster.
Ace Bernstein.
He
Yeah.
comes up. I'm sorry. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm here to establish claims and ownership of various ships as part of the conflict. Are you
Get
the
on
appropriate?
board now before someone stabs you.
Of course, thank you. Permission to come aboard. Thank you. I will take that as having been granted.
Who
Absolutely.
did this, by the way?
Come on, get up here. I'll even
Lizard
help him up
boy?
here.
So as he is ushered on, I will usher to the rest of our party to let him know, hey, the solution to one of our problems literally came on board.
Ooh. I'm going to drop my disguise self.
Oh, interesting. So, who is in charge?
That would be me.
And me is spelled how?
My name?
Oh.
Matilda Kip.
Matilda Kip.
Yes.
Middle name?
None.
Is that
So he's this
spelled
guy who's
or
gonna help with the
not
box.
There isn't
She
applicable?
doesn't
one.
have a middle name.
Very well. And you are claiming ownership of this vessel?
Yeah. We liberated it from the Josazai.
It's acquired through means of duress. Understood. And do you indemnify the city of Nausea from any retaliation from the Josazai?
Wait, what'd he say?
Excuse me? Repeat that?
Do you indemnify the city of Nausea from any retaliation from the Josazai for the theft of their ship?
Basically, we're
The Blue Cloaks
okay,
told
okay.
us to do this.
Okay, hold up. Matilda, he
What?
means basically, do you agree that if we get in shit, Nausea is legally okay? Like Nausea's going like, hey, they took that ship on their own. We are not responsible for them.
Matilda's gonna look from Tyronius back to this attorney and be like, is that what you meant?
He looks patiently at you, just deadpan. He won't respond to that question.
Could
What
you
I'm
What
please
does
define?
indemnify mean? I can't agree to something if you don't talk to me.
He puts the pen in the clipboard and tucks it under his arm. The Josazai will not take kindly to their ships being stolen or acquired by other people. In the event that they seek retribution, you are acting on your own and not as a representative of the Blue Cloaks or any of the other organizations within the city of Nausea. You are solely responsible
no.
for the theft of the ship and lay claim to the possessions on board at your own risk.
Oh yeah, no, we don't work for the Blue Cloaks. We're independents.
Yes.
Mhm.
Shortly, yes.
And
Yes.
what of the Longstreet's Consortium badge on your clothing?
Crap.
Okay, here you go.
Independent mercenaries underneath the Longstriders Consortium. This wasn't part of their job. We weren't hired by them to do this. We're doing this for Nausea. But our ship now.
So independent contractor status is what you're claiming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were members of them.
This is
Like Eric.
Tyronius, we're independent contractors.
okay. GM, could you please simplify lawyer speak?
No,
Yes.
this is half the fun.
I'm using my intelligence stat. Yes.
Okay.
But
So-
Eric, I just want to
Yes?
go for it. Oh, just clarifying. Are we independents or actually full members of the Longstriders, or is the Longstriders just full of independent contractors?
That's a matter of perspective.
Mm,
Fair enough.
Have you signed documents? Oh,
Hmm.
wait.
we did.
We've all signed documents for him.
Right, for the purpose of taking jobs with them.
Yeah.
Not for
Right.
Yeah.
for all of our stuff belongs
Yeah,
to
so
them.
we are not like full acting members. We are living under their workhorse to provide us work. We are independent mercenaries hired by them.
Understood. And would you like to acquire me as your attorney in these matters? I can be retained for a measly sum of 100 gold pieces to ensure that you have no legal liability outside of the usual.
I think
Well,
that's pretty good.
One question. Hold up. What's your experience? I've only just come into this. I was a little late to the party, but what are your credentials and what's your experience?
He hands you a card. My
Take
credentials,
the
sir.
card.
The moment you touch the card, it dissolves, and your mind is flushed with memories of hundreds of cases of him going through the entire process from start to finish, from meeting the client, going through the discovery, going through trials, the everything that a lawyer
Yeah.
does, and doing this for the past 20 years.
Holy.
You receive 20 years of memories that last 1 second.
You see Tyrone snap his head back like a bad shot of whiskey, and it's like, oh, God, I hate
You
when that
okay?
happens. Yeah, I'm okay. Memory transfer shit. Yeah, he's qualified. Oh, fuck. Give me a second.
Well,
Ow, and he's
all
just
right.
pinching the bridge of his nose and like reeling a
Good
bit.
enough. Good enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll keep you on as to handle all the legal issues with the ship.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, please sign here to agree to the retainer. It's a fairly extensive
read the
document,
contract.
and
Read the fine
it
print.
basically allows you to retain him for lawyer-related consultations.
Can I read it over and
Sure.
what kind of check would that be to make sure
This would be
it's
straight intelligence.
okay? I'm pretty sure it's just
Knowledge.
an intelligence.
Can I give
It's
him
not
the-
that I don't trust him. I just
You don't trust him.
it's
I was gonna
it's
say,
something
can I
my
give-
character would do. He would double check a document just to make sure everything's in order.
Mm-hmm.
Can I give Granak advantage because Tyronius is literally trained to just read contracts and shit?
Sure.
I have
Okay,
lived in the
get it.
Feywild for a while, so
Now, my help does nothing.
All right.
That's about right, though.
But yeah, I just give it a quick once over, and if nothing pops out to me as weird or shenaniganery, I give everybody the thumbs up and say we're all in order, and let Matilda be the one to sign because she's the one with her name on the page.
Right.
All right. If they vouch for it, Matilda will sign.
As long as Kier actually wants the damn boat.
Okay.
Well,
Kier, do you really want the boat, knowing that this will be targeted
Yeah.
by the Josozai?
I will. Here's your deed, madam. And did you
Did
need?
you write this up just now?
Of course.
Yeah, he just has these ready. Like, there is a bunch of documents you have for when war happened, because shit like this happens. By the way, what was your name again?
Ace Bernstein, arcane attorney at law.
Pleasure to meet you, Tyronius. Evil,
Are-
actually.
do you happen to know the spell Dispel Magic?
Of course not.
Oh darn.
Who do you think I am?
The-
A target for the Justice Eye? No. Intellectual.
well, what
Either
the
way, we
arcane-
greatly appreciate your immediate and quite accurate help with our situation at hand. We were just discussing what to exactly do legally to
Of course.
obtain proper
You'll
ownership.
Excuse me, I have another 6 ships to visit.
Yep, I just give a
Understood.
handshake to greet him away and go back to our business.
As you shake his hand, small golden runes travel up your arm.
Neat.
He smiles. My apologies, it's a side effect.
Can I roll Arcana on that?
You can
Yeah, I
roll a
wanna do
history
that.
check
Yeah,
on this.
same.
History, even better.
History.
I'll do history too.
Aw, I was so close to a 19.
Fuck, that was
Awesome.
sick.
So, I'm going to send this only to the Greenock.
Hmm.
Tyronius is eagerly looking like, what the fuck?
Side effects.
Also, is he a Minotaur?
No, he's a satyr.
Satyr.
Ah. Trust the fucking Fae to be the
So the
contract
Fey Watcher
broker.
after him, clearly.
And me.
You're not that important. I'm kidding.
Flashes, wings.
Oh god, she's radioactive. I
There
can
you
hear
go,
the clicker going
Grenade.
up already.
Can I roll on the specifics, or do I not have a high enough for
Not high
that?
enough.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Did you just lock yourself into something, big man?
Yes, but also no.
He
Did you
will-
form a Fey Pact?
He will.
I don't
step down.
inform everyone else. I just leave my answer vague.
He
As-
steps
as
down the gangplank. Please have a nice day.
As he's walking away, I'm just like, hey,
Yes.
where do I drop off the gold for your retainer fee?
Oh, it'll be automatically withdrawn, as per the contract.
Mm-hmm.
Matilda checks her coins.
You have 100 less gold coins.
That
All
is
right.
neat.
So everyone who wants
It's taxes.
proper ownership, we should all put in a little fee towards Matilda on a looks over contract. How often? Once a month, I assume.
Monthly, yes, monthly basis. You will need to donate 100 gold to Ace Bernstein, arcane attorney at law, or
It's not donation
he
at that
will
point.
take possession of the vessel.
Yep. So once
Yeah,
a month, we
collateral.
all make sure we give Matilda a little handful of gold.
He's the
You
Boat
signed
Owners Association.
You signed a contract where we gave the ship to the lawyer if we didn't pay?
It's collateral.
Matilda points at Tyronius and Greenock.
What?
For
What'd I
it-
do this time?
If you wanted anyone else, we could have gotten it for less collateral. How about that? Looks over at Tyro and raises an eyebrow. As the one who looked at his credentials, I assume that is correct.
Oh, trust me, fucking worth it.
So, if you want the best of the best, you pay the best of the best. So we simply pay him, and hence me asking if we really wanted this boat.
Please roll an insight check as well. And all of you can do
Ooh.
this, except for
Oh,
Gur,
okay.
who is currently
Can't do.
curled in a crate.
Insight?
Yes, please.
Nap time.
Man, my rolls are shit today.
Indeed.
21?
So, Granak and Zoya know that this ship is worth 20,000 gold.
Oh, yeah, we pay good money. We pay good money.
Well, here's
See,
the thing.
again, we could have also just sold the damn bow if we wanted to, and had
I mean, we
20,000
still-
gold.
Well, here's the thing. We
That's not off the
can.
table.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, look, I was gonna put forth the idea that, you know, we get in contact with my family and possibly set up a merchant route, but we would possibly need to do heavy modifications to the ship. Not to mention we got the dust bomb over there, the chest.
Hmm.
So
I'm tempted to touch it with, like, I don't know, some water. Like,
it won't be. It'll be a specific trigger to set it off.
So, how about we do this? Why don't we have a small crew of us go to, you know, the consortium, see if anyone is willing to accept a fee to cleanse the box, and why don't we just have a few of
Or-
us wait here?
Or as we said before we were on the ship, I could, you know, Kia could get me a dispel magic scroll. I learn the spell, take a rest, prepare it, and try dispel magic. I could be in danger to do that though.
I'd rather you stay alive.
There's also
Aw.
already been a counter argument of people have already wanted to hire someone even with your suggestion.
Fair
Yeah, I guess we should
I
probably
still got that-
hire somebody.
Have I still got that scry above me?
No.
Huh, not being watched anymore anyway.
That means they got what they wanted from you.
Well, no, it just means the spell ran out. Also, are you
bet you
seriously
it was
gonna
the
watch someone
lawyer.
all day? Sorry, what was that?
I bet it was the lawyer.
I don't know. There's a fair few people who would want to keep tabs on me.
Honestly, I'd believe the lawyer more if I believe it was the lawyer more if it was scrying the ship.
Yeah, but no, it was me specifically. So
That's
I
a
could've been
question
parent.
for you guys. Do any of you have the capacity to drive naval vessels?
No.
What?
Yo!
Yo.
Oh wait, you do.
Actually,
Yo.
someone
Really?
that can.
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
assume he took the thing if this is the
My
goal of his
background
character.
is pirate. I have proficiency water vehicles.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
So
Grenek, you've been granted inspiration by Rice Hunter.
Oh, thank you. But who does not in the party have it?
Me.
I don't. Oh, and Zoya.
So Zoya spoke up first, so we'll give it
Yep,
to
I'll-
Zoya instead.
Pass it to Zoya.
Thank you.
Hot inspiration. Hot inspiration. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Ooga
Hot
booga.
potato.
The alternative
I mean, at
is
that
you
point,
guys
it's
could
like-
go in there and just try to open the box.
No.
No.
I'd rather have my character for at least another 5 sessions.
I just got new art.
Yeah, same.
Go on, Gur. Yeah, no.
So,
Good.
just for the record, purchasing a scroll to having someone craft the scroll is going to cost you guys 25,000 gold to guarantee that the disintegrate is dispelled.
Nani the heck?
Because that is a 7th level scroll.
I'd say we hire someone.
For 25,000 gold, you can do that.
Oh.
Look, sometimes it's better to know when we've been licked. I
Mm,
think
I mean-
just
So hold up. That is to guarantee the dispel.
Right.
If Tyro learns the spell, he can just keep blasting. Well, until he runs his spell slots and we have to wait another 8 hours. But
And
you
then
get what
we
I'm
wait.
saying.
It's okay. If he wants to spend a week trying to open the box, he can spend a week trying to open the box.
I'm okay with Tyro spending a week trying to open the box.
I could die.
By
Okay,
casting
if I
Dispel
fa-
Magic on it?
If I fail, from what I know of the spell, if I cast dispel magic and it fails, Eric,
Mhm.
will it go off?
With the Arcana check that Grenek did on this chest,
Yeah, 26.
the 26, if you fail by more than 5 or more, it will fire off.
Son of a...
What's the
Okay,
range on
never mind.
on disintegrate? Hang on.
There's got to be something we're missing then.
We're missing that Eric really doesn't want us to open this box.
No, that's not
No, that's just
fair.
Oh
That's
wait, I
just
could
that's
do-
absolute
no, no.
BS if that was the case.
Hold
so there's
up,
got to be
hold
something
up.
we're missing.
Hold
Yeah.
up, guys. So,
Hmm?
dispel magic has a range. So disintegrate has a range of 60 feet.
Yeah, it's a giant ass FU laser.
Disintegrate is only 60.
You said disintegrate twice. How long is Dispel Magic?
They're both
Long?
60.
No, they're not. Dispel magic is a range area 120 feet.
Okay.
So, I could stay 70 feet away from it and just go
Yeah, that'd be really cool if you could see it from 70 feet away.
right. Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
there is-
I
okay,
could
there's-
see it from 70 feet away.
Okay,
How?
I'm gonna. Yeah, it's in a room that's not even that big. Unless we like
Question.
knocked a wall down.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Would moving the chest activate the trap?
You don't know?
No, yeah, that's the
Okay.
big problem. Is even with the 26, I don't know if it shoots inward or outward.
Guys,
Okay.
lasso it with that 500 feet of rope and yank it out.
Yup.
Yep. I was also gonna send Dizzy to touch it to see if it just activated on a contact.
Or, throw a rock at it. We've gone 0 days without Dizzy dying.
Without Tyro's
He's not-
familiar.
Well, it's the question: do we want to risk the contents in the box up with
Eric-
Dizzy touching it, or do we want to just try to drag it through town and hope no one touches it?
Personally, I think y'all are worrying way too much about this box. It can sit there for as long as we need it to. Nothing's gonna go bad in it.
Okay, I'm gonna get Dizzy to fly and just land on the box.
Okay,
Why fly?
just
Why?
not even gonna have a conversation
Now.
about it, and then cool. Yeah, let him touch the box. I guess we're not gonna try to actually solve the puzzle.
Got it.
All right.
Okay.
So Dizzy touches the box.
It doesn't disintegrate.
No.
Okay, that's it. I just needed to know if we could touch it.
Do the runes disappear?
No.
Maybe it's if someone opens it.
Yeah, so we could. I just wanted to know before we actually touched it if we could. And
Yes,
we
but you
obviously-
did it while we were discussing a plan, not having a plan.
Right, and we needed to do more of things. Anyway,
I walk off. I walk off.
all right. So we had the idea of getting rope around it, right? Do we want to take it off the ship then?
All right.
Well,
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave the damn box alone for now. We're gonna take care of things that are more important, like making sure that the Josozai didn't, I don't know, burn down the Longstriders Consortium. Whatever. That box can stay there for as long as it needs to, right? Nothing's going to go bad in the box.
Can I lock the door?
Yes.
Okay,
you
I
door.
lock the door.
we have
Okay.
to find a key.
We're getting too heated over this damn box. And there's no reason for it. We can come back to it when heads are cooler. Maybe, when we've had a little bit more time between ourselves and, I don't know, recent combat. Let's get things sorted. The ship belongs to us. We can take as much time as we want to deal with the chest. There might actually be additional information somewhere in there, in the offices or the captain's quarters, that can give us a hint as to how to open it.
Okay,
For now, let's secure the ship.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
going to lock the captain's quarters up.
Okay. Please roll your sleight of hand check.
This is the way it improves the lock. Oh, she improved the lock.
That is
Captain's
an
quarters are very
incredible
well
roll.
locked.
I know how to unlock them, right? Right?
I have a
Captain's
scroll,
quarters are very well locked.
I have a spell.
Yeah, we can get it open again. It's fine.
I lock things too well.
You did a great job.
The captain's quarters are well
Okay.
locked.
Granek is leaving the ship and headed to the consortium. Are you guys following, or are you guys doing anything else on the ship?
No,
No,
like I said
yeah, we're
earlier, I
getting there.
stormed off and I leave without them.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be following where Matilda goes.
I'm going to suggest to Kier, go check on your girlfriend.
Yeah, go actually check if Lotley's okay.
Yeah.
We're staying
Yeah.
together.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, there could still be Josusai.
Right. Tyronius, is there any way that you can secure the exterior of the ship?
Not really. I mean, the only thing I could do is an alarm spell if I had the spell. Then that'd be Kier's section, and
have-
even then, that's only a what is it? A certain radius.
The
That, like,
radius
someone
is small, and it would just alert me that someone's on the ship, which I guess isn't bad.
Yeah.
Can you do that to the gangplank?
If you guys don't mind waiting for... I've only got one spell slot left, so I'd like to cast it as a ritual.
Wow, shoe is on the other foot. I'm teasing. Teasing.
All right, maybe
Yeah.
not. Matilda puts a finger up to her chin. Zoya,
Yes?
carry this gangplank back up there onto the ship so that it's harder for people to get up there.
Yeah, can I put it in the crow's nest?
What? No, just put it on the deck.
Okay, got it. Zoya puts it on the deck.
If they can
Alright.
get onto the deck, they can get onto the crow's nest, to be fair.
Right. Thank you. Let's go get Greenock before he gets himself into trouble.
I thought that was Gur's thing.
All right.
Speaking of which, we don't want to leave Gur behind.
Right.
Yeah, where is Gur?
Gur is with us, yes.
Gur is sleeping in a box, guys. Gur has
yeah.
at this point, Gur's taking a short rest.
Okay,
Gur has
Do we
gained the
carry
benefit of a
Gur in a
short
fucking
rest.
barrel?
okay, so do I notice that Gur is gone before I fly back to the party?
Probably not. Roll an insight check. You guys
Insight.
said you left it on the deck before checking on him, so no, you did not.
We home alone him. Oh my god.
It's not until after you leave the gangplank on the deck that you realize that Gur's in the box.
I'm going to go get Gur.
Matilda starts swearing.
I'm going to go get Gur.
Okay, you go and open the crate. What does she see when she looks in the crate, Gur?
A little X.
A what?
A little X.
Gur.
X what? X bugbear?
You know how you look a cat from behind and it's a little X? You just see a little X.
Oh.
He's bottle. Okay.
Nice. Grr.
Okay.
Oh god, no,
Fuck,
Matilda's
dude.
dying.
Grr. Grr, my little brother. Sister's here to come wake you up. We're leaving.
I want to stay in my box, and I don't give a fox.
Sorry, guys. I have to do help my dad. He just needs something. Shit.
Okay, Grr. If you get out of your box, just stay on the ship. Okay?
Mm.
Got it. And Zoya closes the box back up.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to fly back over to my party and say, well, Gur is going to stay on the ship. He is kind of sleepy, to say the least.
Okay,
I'm
That's
not going
fine.
to quote him.
that's fine. If anybody tries to get on the ship, I'm pretty sure Gur could take them all out himself. It's
Yeah,
not that big. It's not that big of a deal. He'll be all right.
yeah,
All right, let's go catch up to Granok.
yeah.
And
All right.
starts jogging off.
I fly.
All right.
Deja vu.
While you guys are on the way, Granak will make it to the Longstairs Consortium first. Granak, as you approach, the door to the consortium is glowing.
How so?
It is glowing with a dark purple energy that crackles across the surface with bolts of lightning.
I'm gonna just get that out of the way.
Okay. This is a warding spell against unauthorized entry. It
I
is the
double check
equivalent
to
of a
make
magic circle.
I double check to make sure I have my badge with me.
Okay.
Hello? It is Granok outside. Am I allowed entry?
There's no response.
I tentatively attempt to go inside.
You open the
I'm
door.
back. What I missed.
As you open the door and step inside Granak, you are alone until you feel a dagger at your throat.
Oh god.
Ah! Spooky Man.
Badge. Now.
Presented immediately.
He looks at it. Name.
Granok Stoneheart?
One moment. He looks at you. This is not personal. You understand?
Absolutely. With the wording outside, I tried hollering for entry and didn't hear anything, so came inside and half expected something along these lines. Hoped a little bit more front and friendly approach, but we take what we can get.
I am being
We take
friendly.
those.
Just gives a shy smile and still hands over the badge if it was requested, and
He just looks at
awaits
it, doesn't
being
touch
approved.
it.
Yep.
He looks like he's listening to something. Very well, Granak. You have entry. Make yourself comfortable.
I give a bow. Most likely, the rest of my party is going to be following up before too much longer. I kind of went off ahead of them, so be forewarned of that.
They will receive the same treatment.
I expect nothing less. Just thought I'd give you the heads up.
Thank you. Make yourself comfortable. And that's when he will remove the dagger from your throat.
At that point, I give my bow and just go head up to my room.
His tail swishes as he watches you go up the stairs. He checks the sharpness of his blade. Not quite enough to cut easily. I'll have to correct that. And he puts one dagger away and draws a second. This one sharper than the first. At which point, the rest of the party appears outside the consortium, minus Gur.
Did we just leave Gur on the ship?
Yes.
Yes.
He's sheepy.
You know what? Fair point, fair point.
All right, so you guys approach the Longstretch Consortium. You can see the crackling purple energy on the door.
What does that mean?
I knock.
Okay,
Good call.
there's no response.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go inside.
Okay, you go inside. Is everyone following?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
This individual appears in front of each of you.
Ah!
A duplicate holding a dagger at your throat.
Here holds his hands up.
Zoya stiffens, but tries to look calm.
Can
Badges.
I roll on a...
Yes, sir. And
Sent badge.
Zoya puts forward her cloak, which the badge is attached to.
Does anyone not have a badge?
No, I've got a badge. Because Kerfex gave it to me when I signed up. His is on his belt. He's just gonna go
Names.
like you tail.
Zoya Featherborn.
Tyronius Evilite. Matilda, give me your fucking name.
Kirkatok.
Matilda like glances down towards her collar where the badge is pinned, and then like looks at all of the clones.
Can I roll an Arcana check? Sorry.
Good, Matilda.
I remember you. You have a lot of siblings.
He smiles wryly at you. Your name, please.
Matilda Kip. Yours?
You may call me the agent. One moment, please. And he looks like he's listening. And after a moment, you are expected. Make yourselves comfortable. The wards will be coming down shortly. He withdraws, and the various copies of him merge together near one of the columns, and as they do so, they overlap like shadows until they coalesce into one individual.
Pikachu, use double team!
As he leans against the column, he will dissolve into smoke and dissipate.
Damn, that's a bad case of gas. Got him!
The perception check that I need you guys to roll is to look
Oh,
at the
boy.
kitchen.
The kitchen!
Yep.
Guys,
20.
let's focus. Wait, the kitchen.
27.
All right. Gosh, guys. 20, 27, 22 for the kitchen.
We get advantage
23.
because it is the kitchen.
All of you look over at the kitchen. The kitchen door is unattended.
I go in the kitchen.
Damn it, guys.
All right.
Kitchen.
Does everyone run over to the kitchen?
No, I do not.
All right.
I go to the
So
kitchen.
No,
Zoya?
I don't.
You're going towards the kitchen?
Yes.
All right. Tyronius?
I'm going to the kitchen.
Awesome. So Zoya comes out of the kitchen and Tyronius comes out of the kitchen.
Out?
Damn portals.
Da! Okay, I crawl underneath the kitchen door.
Zoya crawls out of the kitchen door.
I'm not sure what you thought would happen.
I crawl over the counter into the kitchen.
You crawl on the counter out of the kitchen.
What is in the kitchen?
Can I? Is there any wooden spoons around?
Is there any?
Outside? No. In fact, you see no utensils on any table right now.
Okay, Tyro, get over here.
Why?
I want you
Okay.
to shove me inside, and if I come back out, I want you to continue shoving me in.
I get the
Crazy.
paddle ball with the owlin? This
Yes!
is Sparta. This is Sparta, and Chest kicks her into the kitchen.
Yes.
You kick her into the kitchen. You
Gonna air
super kick her back into the kitchen.
Yep, no, she told me I'm just paddle pulling.
All right, so I
Okay.
need you to roll 2 unarmed strikes, please.
What do I see?
You
How do I
see
roll
Tyronius's
unarmed?
foot.
No, like before I exit the kitchen.
You never make it inside.
What?
You open the door and you are coming into the consortium proper. It's
takes
like
6
opening the door, and instead of seeing the hallway, you see the dining room.
What?
It's a portal. Tyronius is still going, by the way.
Oh gosh. Okay,
You suffer
so
6 points of damage, Zoya.
okay, my armor class is a 16. Okay, I'm gonna say stop. Stop.
What the fuck was that shaking?
Me bouncing.
All right.
Okay, I have an
Okay, so-
idea though.
So
I have an
3,
idea.
6.
Hang So I have an idea. Tyranius is going to take one end of the hempen rope
Sure.
and then holding it like a good 5 foot of it, and throw the end into the kitchen. Does it come back out?
It
and make
slaps
a
you in the face and droops.
Okay, question. Is it now a U-turn or is the rope severed?
The rope is laying in front of you. You have the whole rope.
Yeah, this is just a no you don't. This is a reverse card.
Thing is, I have one of those in front of me.
Well, I don't know. You can reverse card it, or if you learn enough magic, you can dispel it. Good luck.
Oh,
By the way, weren't we supposed to get paid by Leslie to help
Yeah.
out? We helped out the people originally.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you sure you don't want to try keep getting in the kitchen?
What do you mean? We've been in there already. We just came out of it. See? He walks into the kitchen. Comes back out of the
Mhm.
kitchen. See? I was in there.
Mm-hmm.
and
At which point,
but-
Brad comes out of the kitchen.
What?
Can I help you?
Oh my god!
Brad?
Brad!
See?
How are you in the kitchen?
That's where he always is.
What's the problem?
How are you in the kitchen?
I was in the kitchen. That's my job.
How are you in the kitchen?
Okay,
That's
so
what I do.
Brad,
Zoya is going to walk into the kitchen and come back out again.
He
How
tries
are
to
you
block you from going
How-
in.
Can I roll a dexterity check?
Sure. It's actually acrobatics. I'm sorry.
Acrobatics? Oh,
Yes.
I'll re-roll it again.
wait, you got a 26.
Yeah, acrobatics. Where's that? Plus
Oh,
5.
dexterity save.
Okay, so with the 7,
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
I think even if he rolls a 1, you'll still lose.
so he got a 17. He will block you from going into the kitchen.
Okay, look. That door, that counter is a portal. How are you in the kitchen?
He walks into the kitchen and just walks in. You see him walk through the door. He comes right back out. I don't understand the problem.
Oh my god.
She was trying to
Oh.
get into it and then immediately. Brad, are you familiar? I'm not asking what they are. Are you familiar with the enchantments of the kitchen and in the building?
Enchantments? What do you mean?
Thought so.
Okay, Brad, Brad. There is
Some of them.
something that I need to show you. Do not stop me, okay? I won't
but
be able to
You're
see
not allowed to go
anything.
in the kitchen.
No, I won't be able to see anything anyway. We tried.
But you're not allowed to go in the kitchen.
We can't.
Right.
Exactly.
So what's the point?
Who's on first?
Okay, I'm going to try again. Acrobatics.
You've already established that he has stopped you. We're not going to keep rolling just so that you can succeed.
Darn it.
That's not how this works.
Yep. So what would I have to roll to check if Brad is a homunculus, much like Bad Rabbit was?
A Arcana check.
Okay, this is gonna be very high and very stupid.
I doubt that Brad is a mushroom.
A
With a
homunculus.
22, no, Brett seems human.
Seems.
I don't know. I got doubts about that. All right. But that's the question, Brad. Where are the rest of everyone else? Like,
Oh, most
what
of
happened?
the adventurers went out to go ahead and deal with the invasion. But I'm avoiding a look. If you see a
Confrontation.
redheaded dwarf, just try to distract him, please.
What's his name?
Nobody.
Right.
What?
If you see nobody, tell him that his meal isn't ready.
But I'm always seeing somebody.
No, hold up. Again, this is. Can I roll it? Do I have to roll an insight, or do I get the
Roll
joke?
your insight. Yep.
You need to read more Greek mythology.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Insight.
Insight.
Is Greece canon in
Well,
this
no,
universe?
I'm just as confused as Zoya.
I don't know, start slinging your sling and see what happens. You might find your answers, Kier.
So, unfortunately, you guys don't understand what he's saying. Legitimately.
But if we find a red-haired dwarf, okay. I'm gonna walk upstairs to Leslie.
Yeah.
Going upstairs to visit Leslie. Brad
um,
shrugs. We've got popcorn tonight.
Yay! Popcorn!
What movie?
What's a movie?
Yeah, what's movies?
It's a bad play, usually made overpriced. Anyway,
All right. So you guys walk up the stairs, and
do you think it's caramel popcorn?
Kerfex is not at his desk. There are no papers on the desk. You guys want to walk down the hall?
I
Yeah.
want. Yeah, we're gonna go to. Actually, yeah, let's go, Leslie.
Okay. As you walk up to Leslie's office,
I'm going to knock first.
you're gonna
Same.
knock. Okay.
Yes, and announce my presence. Like, Tyronius Evilite, not under any duress.
Come in,
May I
please.
Okay, opens the door,
Okay.
and immediately looking.
Bing. Eyes where they belong. Right.
Hey, got it, flaunt it.
Okay, so we have come to collect
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you
also
for
ask,
the assistance. They have managed to achieve their goals.
Excellent.
Oh, good.
They are well underway towards their primary objective.
Mhm.
You are to be paid each 500 gold pieces. Thank you.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And
73
I'm
thousand.
supposed to tell you that this is with the consideration and thanks from one sea toad coin.
See,
Huh.
okay.
Isn't those initials under that unicorn
The
thing?
one-armed man. That was out of character, by the way. That was
Well,
that was
are
Kier's
you
player.
here?
He still has 2 arms for now.
It's 2 arms.
Wait, what are the initials on the bottom of the unicorn?
The letters on the bottom of the unicorn are CAS.
Hmm.
Cassius? Cassius made a unicorn?
No, but if you cut off one of his tusks, he will be a unicorn.
I think
No.
out of character. I know. Out of character. I know. Oh.
Okay, then.
In
cool.
character, you know, we found a coin from him.
Oh no, it's. I know who the
Anyway.
unicorn belongs to. Out of character.
Okay, cool. Who's with us, by the way? Is it just me and Zoya, or
It's you,
yeah.
Zoya, Matilda, and Kier and Greta. Not
I'm not
Greta.
there.
Greta went
Right,
to his room.
Kier. It's Zoya, Matilda, Kier, and Tyronius.
Okay, right. So I'll get Granak his gold. Matilda, do you want to hold on to Gers, seeing as you're the trust fund anyway?
Matilda?
Matilda, Tyrannus is holding out 1,000 gold. Here is your pay, plus Gers. Do you want to hold on to it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was distracted with the shenanigans over there at the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Boing, boing, boing. On my shoulder.
So, as
You
a
told me to-
request, I need a courier to take a message and a delivery, this small box, to Enland Point. Are
Can
you
we
open
see
to
that
it?
on? Can we see that on the Toivoa map?
Yeah, we can show that on the map.
Also, quick question. Granik brings up a good point. Previous job. Does that include? What was our previous job actually?
3,000
It was
3,000 gold worth of diamonds that we got time shenanigans.
right. It was taking out that vampire.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
She
right.
will give
right.
that to you guys as well.
What is that?
Is
The
that
3,000.
3,000 each or
No, total.
3,000 in total.
I would.
500
I would love
each.
3,000.
500
So you
each.
guys have each gained 1,000 gold if you do split it up.
I mean, I'll certainly
we
split
do?
it up with.
So, as a request, Nausea is located here at the northern end of Reston,
Okay.
and Enland Point is over here on the eastern side of Reston.
Okay.
Okay, so how would we travel? We could travel by sea, but I don't think in a Jozo Zai ship plus out of character. I know Eric does not like doing too many ship campaign.
Well, we could bypass a lot of the land issues if we just traveled slightly off the coast.
Yeah.
How many people do we need to run that ship?
Pardon?
3.
3. Okay, cool.
I can handle the crow's nest.
I mean,
You
Thank you.
stand and watch. Awesome.
I can fly around the ship and watch.
while it's moving too. So
You have
not
been
only
left
do you have to.
behind.
Hoot hoot! Owly want a cracker. Let's go.
Yo!
Do you know how fast a ship moves, by the way, per turn?
50 feet.
Do you know how fast you move per turn?
I can go at max speed 120 feet per turn.
120 feet. How?
Okay, so I use my current movement, which is 30 feet, and then I use my action as a regular dash, which brings it up to 60, and then I add another 30 using my cunning action, which adds another 30, putting it at 120.
That's called
That's
90.
90.
90. So, 90 feet.
Yes, but it will be everything you are doing just to catch up.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's my job.
will you accept the proposition? If so,
Yeah,
I will provide you with more information.
Looks at party.
I've done worse things
Sure.
than be a courier.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It'd be nice compared to hunting vampires and
Being
fighting
part of wars.
religious extremists.
Yeah.
Indeed. You will
Oh,
need
is there
to
a
take this
timestamp?
box to an individual known as Ace Tiger.
Mm,
Race?
Ace Tiger.
we've heard of him.
Have we?
Yeah, Associate of Bad Rabbit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
huh. So, question: Is there a what is it? Time crunch on this as well,
No.
or
This needs to be
Okay.
done within the next month,
okay? So
as he's establishing the repaired Longstriders Consortium after a stint in the small village of Briar Glen. Ace Tiger wishes to reopen the Enland Point branch in order to provide economic assistance to the area.
oh, that's cool. House building and such.
She smiles, doesn't confirm.
Yeah, but it's just a term phrase. So Turnus is going to go to the party. What if we take a couple of days to actually prep and rest? Because literally, we just fought in our first war.
Please don't phrase that like we're gonna fight in more wars.
She
Our
smiles.
first war.
Look,
It's always good to have one battle under your belts.
fair point. I do have
Yeah.
a question, actually.
It's okay, you've got me.
They have an army. We
You
have
got
her.
one battle under your belt. Yep.
No.
Well, never mind. Not going to comment on that one. I was going to say something different.
No, with Gur's character's height, Gur is under everybody's. It's fine. Anyway. don't
Except
worry,
for
I don't
mine.
get it.
I'm shorter than Gur.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
true.
So,
So, I do have a question for Leslie.
all you need to do is take this small box to Ace Tiger at the Longstairs Consortium in Inland Point. Get this done within 4 weeks, and I will pay you each 100 gold pieces.
Cool.
Excellent.
We have a question.
What is your question?
We captured a ship from the Joso side. On
That
it,
would be
there is
most beneficial towards this task.
right. On it, there is a chest.
She
Sorry, cough.
smiles. Matilda,
There
you
is
see her smiling with the innuendo.
There is a
Another one you can't keep your
container
eyes
made
off, huh?
You ain't here. Shut the fuck up.
My
went
conscience
next.
is in the air floating. This is God. I'm God now.
You're the scrying orb. You're watching.
Yeah.
So what is
Oh
your question?
God. Anyway, so would you be able to? So on this chest though, on the container are runes for a disintegration spell.
That's most unfortunate.
Yes. Do you think you would be able to? We would be able to help you. Oh, sorry, not help. You help us, or know of anyone who could help us to safely dispel, because there are magical items in that chest itself. But obviously, because I didn't want to die, I didn't pull it open.
Everyone who I would send is currently occupied with the invasion, rooting out the various Drusuzite agents within the city. The others who possibly could are currently engaged in the small town, well, it was at one time a small town, more of a metropolis now these days, of South Cove.
Okay.
So
if-
unfortunately, no, I don't have anyone who could assist you. Have you considered dealing with your own issues in intelligent manners?
Oh.
Hasn't exactly been my strong point to be intelligent. But no, we wanted to. But also, wouldn't it be intelligent to exhaust all other options before putting oneself in danger?
Of course. But I'm sure you can come up with some sort of creative way. You could consider moving the chest by mundane means.
No, that was what I was going to ask. If it would be, we are going to move it. Yes.
I would do
But-
so cautiously. For if there's a
Yeah.
trap on the chest, it could activate.
Yes. Very aware of that. So, all right, just gonna have to fucking wing
It
it.
appears that I am simply stating things you already know.
Well, the one thing I don't know is if we manage to bring it here safely, would you be able to dispel it?
No, I do not have that power.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So who's gonna take the box first off?
And I
Package.
would not want a box with a disintegration trap inside the consortium.
No, I understand that. Do you ever leave this room?
I do.
Simple question, simple. Eric, did you say something here?
No.
Okay, but that, like, who does want to actually take the package?
I will.
How big is this package, by the way?
It's a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot cube.
Is it locked?
It is
Or is it
completely
just
sealed.
you?
You see no way to open it.
Cool. Good. So I'm gonna walk out if everyone else is done and go to Granik's room.
I'm going to I'm gonna tell Matilda I'm gonna go check up on Gur just to be safe.
Okay. Coming up the hall, you guys see a figure who is walking with a purpose towards you guys.
Uh-oh.
As he's walking up in your direction, he gives you guys a little bit of leeway and walks right up to Leslie's door and knocks.
What does he look like?
He looks like this.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? And he just keeps walking.
That guy. That's Goggles of the Night.
He turns
He's also
back
from
and with his cigar, he pulls it out of his mouth and gives Matilda a big wink.
It has been 0 days since somebody ogled our fighter.
As
Appreciated our
He-
fighter.
he-
I should say.
knocks on the door to Leslie's office. Excuse me, ma'am. And he goes inside, closing the door behind him.
Huh.
Huh.
Tyrannus just shakes his head and goes to Granix's room.
Did you see that shield?
Here gives you the flattest of stares.
Tyrannus
says,
is on the...
yes.
Tyrannus can't stand up, he's laughing too hard.
Man, would I wouldn't give her one of those. Come on, let's go.
All right.
So give me a second,
So you walk in. Grenak, did you lock your door?
Yes, the door's locked.
The door's locked as you come up to Grenak's door.
Of course the fighter look us. Oh, hello, handsome. Winks at him. I like your shield.
So, what do you guys want to do? Is Grenak's door is currently locked.
Tyrannus is just gonna knock on it. Go. Still laughing. Hey, dude, if you want 1,500 gold, open the door.
A, it's 1,000. B, I just cracked the door.
Oh, okay, wait, okay, so we got 1,000 in total. Okay.
2 sets of 500.
Yeah.
Right, I thought he said 1,000. My bad. Gotta hold myself. All right. Opens the door and just says, "Hey, Leslie's given us another job. We're doing it for like."
If you put the money in the area, he closes the door.
Okay, cool. He just puts it in. Doesn't tell him about the job. Then out. And he's walking with the rest of the group.
Grenak just shut the door on the party. Matilda, do you have any response?
If Tyrannus is gonna move away from the door, I'll come over and
She knocks.
just kind of knock. I don't know if you could hear that.
We could not.
No.
All right. Yeah, she knocks on the door.
Slowly peeks it open.
Matilda's standing there.
Hey, Granok. We picked up another job. It's gonna take about a month. We're going east, out to the east side of the continent to drop off a courier package. We're thinking about taking the ship for the job. Is there anything that you want on board? I'm starting to put together a shopping list.
Let me think on it.
Okay. I'll come back around and catch up in the morning, see if there's anything you want to get.
Sounds good.
Hey, sorry about the drama earlier. We decided to shelf the issue until later.
This seems like the proper way to go about it.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything. I'm probably going to be staying on the ship tonight. I want to make sure that it doesn't, like, float off in the middle of the night. Plus, Gur's still there.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm gonna go with Matilda on that one.
Alright, see you in the morning.
mhm.
Alright,
Okay.
Granok's gonna... He's gonna turn in for the night.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What time is it?
start putting together a list of absolute necessities that we're going to need to take with us on the ship. Kier, when you get a chance, inventory what we actually have on the ship that's going to get us through this. I'm not sure exactly what's needed. You're the subject matter expert for sailing, so I guess you're the captain now.
Well, you're the captain
man.
because you own the ship.
I don't know how to sail.
Actually, the owner of the ship and the captain are usually independent.
Are
Yeah.
you independent?
I'm an
mean, I'm
independent
saying-
journalist.
I'm saying a lot of times the owner's not the captain. But, geez, I'm a captain. All right, I'll go figure this out.
Also, do want to ask, do we possibly want to change a couple of things on the ship so that it's not, seen from the shore as immediately as Joso's Eye?
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned about livery as well. We'll catalog that too.
What was the name of the ship, too?
We'll figure that
Don't
out
worry,
tomorrow.
whatever it is, it's gonna be completely different by the time you get back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we didn't
Yeah,
check
well.
below decks either, so we don't know what's down there.
Oh, you didn't check below deck, no.
No, you didn't either. You just checked on the deck.
No. Gur has been doing things while you guys are here.
I knew it. I knew it. I
Cool.
knew this was gonna happen.
We
So,
find a pile of dust in front of the chest. Uh-oh.
So, as you guys head out, is anyone staying here for the night other than Greenock?
Nope.
no.
Well, what time is it? Do I have enough time to actually go to Judith's? and
It
pick up
is
a,
currently 7 p.m. at night. Judith would be closed.
Yeah. Nah, I'll join the rest of them on the ship.
Yeah.
All right.
Get some. I will on the way. Are there any night stalls of food open?
There is the pork stand run by Gwal. It's called Gwal's Grub.
Mmm. Delicious.
Hey guys, how do we? Sorry, what? Was that better?
Delicious.
Oh yeah. I just as we were walking, it's like, hey guys, how about we like? I'm gonna get some hot food for all of us while we, do a little stakeout on the ship. Is that all right?
Yeah, Gur would probably appreciate it too.
Yeah.
A portion for him.
Yeah.
So just a whole leg
Of what?
of pork. I'm
Oh.
literally gonna need some help to carry all of this. By the way.
You'll have help.
Okay. So yeah, off to the pork stand.
Okay.
Sorry, what was it? Grub something?
Wal's Grub, and I will put that in
Wall
chat.
scrub.
Yep.
Right, thank you.
Dump you
So-
guys back out there.
Whoop! Sorry, nearly flipped and hit myself.
Please don't hit yourself.
Why?
You just self
Stop
hard.
hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. As she rubs her shoulder.
Okay, so you took unarmed strike damage from a wizard. How does that feel? You got beat up by the nerd.
As you go over to Gwal's Grub, he's standing there, his orcish tusks gleaming in the moonlight as you approach. What'll it be?
Do you sell hot dinner plates, or is it only raw? Like, I'm looking at his stand. Is it just pigs and such on the stand, or is
You
it
see
actually
no
food
pigs, except for the one next to the stand, currently sleeping.
cooked? Okay. Just looking back and forth at the pig. do you sell only what do you call it?
Sell
Like
pork
an
and pork
out-of-character-
accessories. What'll it be?
Okay, can I get?
Thank you for laughing.
I didn't want to. But
Accessories for the pig?
I'll tell you.
Oh my God.
We'll tell you when you're older.
I'm the king of this stand.
I would like to get 5 hot pork servings, please. Preferably cooked, if you can do that.
Sure. So that comes with ribs, bacon, and sausage.
Cool. How much for a whole leg, by the way? We have a very hungry.
You want a whole ham?
nightmare. Yep.
Well, And he leans down to the pig, and the pig slides behind the counter. It'll be 5 gold as he grabs a large cleaver.
Oh god.
Okay. So 5 gold all up, or 5 gold just
For the whole ham.
Oh no, the whole ham is separate. So what's the total? But yes.
Oh, for the whole thing, it's going to be, let's see here, 5 times 1, plus 10. That's 15.
Perfectly fine to do. All right, and I'm going to put 15 pieces of gold
Awesome.
on the table.
He bends down behind the counter, and you see the cleaver go up, and the cleaver goes down into the table, and he comes up with a ham.
Wait, into the table?
He cuts
Yes.
into the table.
Yeah, the cleaver's sticking in the table, isn't it?
Yep. And there's
Yep.
your ham.
All right.
He reaches
cool.
down,
Hey,
and you hear some squealing. Ugh. And here's your pork sausage, and you hear ripping. Pop, 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 pop. And you see a flash of fire behind the counter,
Fire?
and the ribs come up. You hear pop, 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 pop. Fire. Ribs come up. Pop, 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 pop. He repeats this 5 times.
What
Okay,
is
question.
going on?
But this is a very important question, Eric.
Yes.
Have you seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, this TV series?
Yes.
Thank
I've read the books.
I was just like,
Pity
he has
you.
them. Dear God, you need to see the what is it? the
So
restaurant
after
name?
he produces the ribs, the sausage, and the bacon, which is all very thick cuts and everything, the little pig comes walking out from behind the stand and lays down and falls asleep.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
Okay.
What the hell
Is-
just happened?
He smiles.
Tyrone is
Good grub at Wall's Grubs.
so. Eric, is there any are there any marinades on these, or is it like literally like?
Oh, no, dry
Flintstone
rub.
style? Oh, okay, cool.
Mm.
Do you have any sauces to go with it?
He looks at you. Out.
Point. To be fair, in real life, I don't know much about dry rubs. Anyway, grabs the.
A well done piece of barbecue should not need sauce.
Okay. That explains so much now. Anyway, so I'm gonna hand what is it? God, how the logistics of this gonna work? I'll carry the ham and my food. What about the rest of you guys? You carrying your stuff? Oh,
I
and
can carry
one
it.
for hot. Grr.
Yeah, of course you're carrying my stuff.
Okay.
I'd be checking on Grr.
Yeah, we gotta check on Grr,
I'm
but
headed back
like,
to the ship now.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
While you guys are walking away, I do need a perception check, please.
Okay.
All right. So with a 13, you can tell. With a 14, you
Oh.
can also tell. The pig is a different pig.
Oh,
Ah.
This guy comes from the same school as Brad.
No, no. Out of character. This has been established. I think you guys can find it in previous things. Gwal is a summoner druid.
I
And
think he
all
was
of
summoning
the-
pigs.
He summons the pigs.
oh.
So
I'm
not-
just, look. I'm
here's
not
the best part. It's 0-calorie pork.
What?
Well, all right
Is this
then.
junk food?
Because they're summoned creatures. It's ephemeral food. It's not real.
It goes away at the end of the night.
So we're not gonna. Oh, he's making fake money.
He's making real money from you guys.
He's making real
Jimmy-
money
Yeah,
for
but we're
fake
gonna
food.
end up hungry.
Gotta have
Cool.
more. Flavor's all
Yeah.
there, but man, it leaves you hungry.
Hey. I've eaten Chinese food before.
Makes you hungry for more.
See, I'm gonna speak Chinese. I bang my knee.
No.
That's pretty racist.
So, it's linguist.
It's a joke.
It's
As you guys,
No funny.
as you
No
guys
fun.
get back onto the ship, Gur is nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
I'm looking below decks.
Gur, what do the below decks look like now?
Oh gosh.
all the doors are open, and there's like stuff all over the place.
What stuff? Like personal belongings?
Grr.
Not shiny things are strewn everywhere. Because if it's shiny, it's going in his bag.
Hey,
Grr.
we got some hot food for you.
Can I follow this noise of the air?
Sure. You
Not
find
a-
Gur
not a
in
lot.
one of the rooms. Gur, what is the state of Gur?
What is the state of
Gary's still kind of got his little pot belly. He's been moving very slowly, because he's still enjoying that feeling of being full.
Of course.
And he kind of eyeballs everyone. And he's gonna take a deep breath to see if the food that they brought smells good.
It does.
Can he tell that it's not real, or does it just smell good?
It smells great.
Mm.
Like,
It is
Tyrannus
real
holding
until
a
it's
whole
not.
ham out. Yeah,
Well-
Tyrannus is holding out a whole ham for him.
But weirdly, Gerd doesn't jump right on it.
You okay?
looks
Wait, we
at
can see the
Gur's
pot.
stomach?
We can see the pot belly, right?
Of course.
Okay, I think I know what happened. You got into the rations.
Oh.
So, Gur, what else do you mind if I ask what else you found here? Any shinies you found?
Did I find any shinies, Eric?
No.
Mm,
In fact, you find that short of the rations that were on the deck, there is no food on this ship. All the water
Yeah.
stores have been consumed. This is a one-way voyage to Nausea. They have no escape plan.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
this was
so Gerd shrugs and he says, "All I found was a bunch of junk. There's nothing useful in these trunks."
Yeah, that makes sense. A one-way trip to conquer or die. So, hey, at least I've got only one problem to take care of upstairs.
Water and one crate of food.
Well, no, there's multiple crates of food. Gur just ate an entire crate of food. Right?
How
Yeah,
big are
there's
the
two
crates?
Two left. Two crates.
Pretty
of-
small.
How many?
They each hold 20 pounds of food.
I mean, he did shovel another one in his bag, but we're not gonna talk about
So
it. It's
there's
fine.
one crate of food left.
Oh, darn. Did you eat 2 crates of food, Gur?
He shakes his head no, and just holds up one finger.
Where'd the other crate go?
He just smiles.
We gave a bugbear a bag of holding. There is no more room in that bag of holding.
Oh,
It's
there's
alright.
plenty of room in that bag of
Actually,
holding.
that's a question. Hey, Gur, did you take out all of the animal skins and not preserved food out of that first?
He shakes his head.
You might want to before they spoil the rest of the preserved food.
Meh.
Okay.
He's like, eh. Not my problem.
He's still gonna eat
Fine.
it.
Barbarian constitution, man. Fuck it, I put it in my mouth.
All right.
Unless you're gonna turn into a vampire, then we're kind of screwed.
No, he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna put it in my mouth.
Are you
we
guys
know what
going to go to
happens.
sleep tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Are there,
Okay.
how many rooms are there? Or
There are a
places?
total of 10 rooms on the ship. They are very small.
I'm going to sleep in the crow's nest every once in a
Okay.
while, waking up, and then
Cool.
going back to sleep. Just to
At
check if
around
anything's going on.
midnight, it begins to rain.
Do I see anything during the rain?
Water.
Other than the water.
There's water everywhere.
You are now wet and miserable. As a wet, bedraggled owl.
Wait, you've got a sleeping pack, don't you? So you could make a tent with the a cover over the crow's nest.
Yeah. That's yeah. I'm gonna do that when the rain starts drizzling.
You have a bedroll. Do you have a tarp?
Let me double check. Let me check.
And I don't believe
I-
you do.
I don't.
So you are unable to do what is requested here.
Never mind. I'm just gonna sleep.
Okay. So you guys can get a long rest. The rain stops around 5 a.m. Zoya, you are cold and miserable this morning. Grenek, out of the entire party, you're the one that slept the best.
You're goddamn right.
Because you slept in a full-size bed with pillows, blankets, comforters, with a roof over your head, no swaying of the ocean, not in a hammock.
Who says the swing of the
Not
To be
in a hammock.
fair,
Not in
to
a
be
box.
fair, in a hammock on the sway of the ocean is
Oh, that's lovely.
my absolute optimal way to sleep. So.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, plus, I mean,
Y'all can have it.
here would probably be alright.
No. Been deep sea ocean fishing, and that shit is fantastic when you can just get a full night's sleep out in the ocean. Oh,
I
Oh,
loved
yeah.
going deep sea fishing, but I do chum the waters personally before any of the lines hit.
Oh,
Fair
How long's you
dang.
chum for?
He gets seasick, guys. That's what he's
Oh,
talking
he-
about.
no. Again, I
I got it.
understood and said fair enough.
I didn't. Because no one I didn't go deep sea fishing, but no one I went fishing with out in the open ocean went fucking, overboard with their lunch. But that's fair.
No, when you go a good 20 miles out, you're going to have a pleasant time.
The way and sway of the ocean, man.
The last time we
Yeah,
went,
no.
the waves were 6-foot swells,
Yup.
Ugh, that's no
which
fun.
means 6 foot up and then 6 foot
6
down, so it's total of 12.
Yeah.
And
It was
People never
horrifying.
understand it's double.
Worst thing ever.
the
Mhm.
worst way.
Anyway,
It's the worst way to try and experience a sine wave.
right. Which
So-
we are not experiencing while we are on this ship in the harbor right now. So
In a
Not
cove.
yet.
Anyway,
So,
Yeah, I
You
go
guys
get a
make it through it.
delightful breakfast from Brad.
awesome. You get a delightful breakfast from Brad. What would you like? Is you were the first person downstairs.
Give me the meat platter and pancakes and coffee.
He gets you a series of pork links sourced from next door and pancakes, waffles,
Oh.
syrup, etc.
Brad, you're a monster. Why do you do this? I mean, at least from Brad, it's free. Essentially, you guys have to
Yeah.
pay commission.
No,
Mm.
you don't have to pay him at all. You've members of the consortium. The consortium
That's what
takes
I mean.
cut of jobs. So,
Commission, being a part of the consortium.
Yeah. all right.
the price is your soul.
So, Grenek, you get a delightful meal this morning. Fresh,
Yes.
hot, served by Brad. You get your absolute favorite beverage of choice, I assume coffee.
You're goddamn right.
How do you like your coffee, Grenek? Not necessarily the player,
He just likes it black.
just black.
Yep.
Does he like
Just a-
the sludge, or is he more of a Americano?
Whatever's nice and smooth.
Okay, cool.
What's an Americano?
There's a difference between.
It's American.
Yeah, it's American
So
coffee.
Grenok's going
Nothing.
for that
What's Americano
nice,
with you?
smooth pour over,
my
no drip
God.
coffee, nothing percolated.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just drip coffee.
No, it's a
No.
pour over.
It's a pour
Yeah.
over. Okay.
Pour. Yeah.
Or over what?
Drip coffees are not smooth; they're bitter and often burnt.
Well, you guys managed to get your long rest, so hit the long rest button and confirm that.
Thank
Yep,
you.
done that.
Mhm. I'm gonna wake up and go to Brad to get breakfast.
You're not going to eat on the ship?
No.
All right,
Right,
so
you get-
that establishes we are once again splitting the party 3 ways.
I'm going to the consortium.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, Zoya, you are wandering the town by yourself.
Yeah.
Wet, by the way.
Wet burb.
No one saw you leave. You didn't tell anyone that you left.
I'm going to the consortium to get breakfast.
Okay?
Well, if you wait a little bit, we'll all come with you.
But no one knew that because you guys were below decks in your rooms, in your hammocks, and Zoya was in the crow's nest. and just gets up and leaves.
I'm tired. I don't have the capacity to think right now.
Since when have you ever? I'm kidding.
Exactly.
Zoya, as you fly through the air, you're going to look around and see the various ships that have sunk in the harbor.
Mhm.
And look around, it's a bit of a doozy day. You arrive at the consortium as a group of people are exiting.
What's the group look
They're
like?
all dressed in green.
Green.
They're the people that you saw on the wall of the blue cloaks
At the very end?
at the very end.
Oh.
One of them is wearing a blue cloak.
Which
They
one?
don't look at you at all.
Which one?
The man in the front with a shaved side of his head just walks past, haughty and wearing fancy chainmail armor.
Hey, good fighting.
No response.
That is perfectly fine.
As you continue walking past, the last person in the line coming out of the consortium looks at you and smiles and stops and goes, yes, one moment, and
What?
reaches into his pocket and takes the edge of your cloak and signs it. And
What?
then continues walking.
Excuse me?
Keeps walking away from you.
just got autographs.
What is he?
That's so rude.
Okay, I am going to walk up to him, fully awake now. Excuse me, sir. What does he look like?
He's about 5'6", slender, green and black leather armor trimmed with silver, long flowing hair, and a lute. And as you come up to him, oh, would you like another? He
No.
pulls out the
no.
charcoal.
Hey.
Yes.
No.
Oh,
No.
it's okay.
No.
They're
Okay.
free.
No, I don't care. I don't care how much they cost.
Oh,
It is
then,
not-
then I can charge you more.
No.
It'll be 20 gold
I
for the
would-
autograph you've already received.
No. I would prefer if you would let me speak in full sentences.
Oh, that's very well. You're free to speak. I'm sorry, my party's leaving.
Roll
Excuse
me
me.
cleaning fees!
I'm sorry?
You walked up to me. I
Oh.
said nothing.
Of course,
I
I'm just being
didn't even-
generous.
I didn't
You have a
even
nice
look
day.
at
I
you.
do need to go.
No.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Now!
He's going to be
Give
running.
me my cleaning fees!
Do you
If only
chase
you had a
after
wit.
him?
Yes!
He turns to you and goes, shh.
He graffitied my cloak, and now I'm over here squawking in a hoot.
He says,
I'm in a hoot!
you shoot at him, and he looks over his shoulder. Ladies, I'll be right there. I have a fan.
No, you, sir, are walking up to random people graffitiing their clothing. I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even look at you.
You're at his knee height. You have to look way up at him.
Okay, you, sir, are paying for my cleaning fees.
He smiles. No need. And he's
Oh,
going
yes,
to cast
yes, much need.
prestidigitation on your head. And you will be dry.
The moment he does.
I don't know. I think he's a very dry person anyway. Oh boy.
Pop up like a bowling ball.
Yes, I am now a bowling ball contained by a cloak.
And
She's a rough. She's one of the. She's a BB-8.
the man looks at you and smiles. Looking good. Gives you finger
No!
guns.
Okay, can you at least clean my cloak?
He goes, oh, of course. Anything for the public. And he starts casting prestidigitation on your cloak, carefully avoiding where he signed it, and keeps moving. as he walks
Excuse me,
away.
no! Especially the part where you signed it!
He walks away. He's not going to
He's
do it.
gone.
You little piece of...
If only you knew another wizard who could cast prestidigitation.
I want the man who graffitied my property to fix his mistake.
He walks
It's the
off.
spirit of the matter.
Yep, he walks off, and Zoya continues chasing, I assume?
No, I'm gonna stop and go get my food. Now a poof.
Okay. As the
I'm going to
poof
be. I'm going to
walks
be
into the consortium.
walking. I'm going to be walking.
As you poof walk into the consortium is bustling. You see Grenak over there, currently finishing up his breakfast because you took so much time with that individual.
Individual is one word for him.
As he
And she just cannot take
looks
it.
over, Grenak, you see Zoya, poof ball. She looks like a collection of cottonwood
And
fluff.
you can vividly see the under feathers that are glowing a bright cyan.
I simply just point to the food table and give a forks up.
Okay.
More stuff.
I'm going to walk over to the food table.
Right there, Serena.
Okay, I'm going to walk over the food table, rubbing off the charcoal thing. But first,
Walking
It begins
Are you
smearing.
walking on the table of food?
no, no,
Don't walk on the table.
no, walk up to. Sorry. Okay, so
Grenak, you see Zoya come up to the table.
I'm gonna look at the autograph, seeing how good the signature actually is.
It's really nice.
What does it say?
Well, you said you rubbed at it, so no longer does it say Twilight's Call.
Still
Poor Twilight. Why would you do this to him?
kind
I was gonna say, dang, you could have sold that cloak.
My boy.
of.
What the fuck was that noise?
Angry
Her being
Owlin.
angry.
Angry Owlin.
That was all out of
Watching
character,
it.
by the way. So
It sounded like a washing machine. Like,
Exactly, I just got washed. I just got washed.
So,
no, you didn't. There's obviously some charcoal smear on your cloak.
is it possible that while Zoya was chasing down this random bard through the town, that we actually
Yeah.
made it to the consortium?
Sure.
Yeah, Tyranius
Okay.
is gonna get up and.
Yeah,
smack
so
some
by the
shit.
time Zoya arrives, the entire group's there. Gerd, would you come with this time for breakfast?
Nope.
Nope.
Ger's,
Okay.
You know-
Ger's not done exploring the ship.
Oh,
Okay.
Good. Could you please
you-
come with us?
No.
Do you want us to bring anything back for you?
Nope.
Okay. Are you gonna be all right here?
He's
Okay,
gonna be
Ger.
terrible for
Love
the
you.
ship's resale value.
Yeah. If he pees in the corner, it's just all done.
It's
Well,
He's
the
not
question
gonna.
is,
It's gonna be
Ger has
fine.
now spent 18 hours on the ship. He's probably used the bathroom.
Oh, absolutely.
Would you have gone over the side, Ger, or would you have found a nice corner?
Ger would have gone over the side 100%.
Awesome.
Just to see if it made a noise when it hit the water.
Oh, absolutely. And, little
Okay.
fish, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah. Probably got you to have a little bit of show and turned it into a game.
Absolutely.
Good grief.
What?
Okay,
Alright,
I have
well,
to ask.
Ger will be fine.
Would Gur have picked up any part of it and thrown it as far as he can, just to see if he could get it like a little
No.
the fish further away?
I don't think Gerd would do that.
No, what Ger would do to use the bathroom off the side of the ship is he'd actually hang off the railing on the side and
Mhm.
put his feet up against the side of the boat. So he's
Yeah.
not on the ship, he's hanging off the side. It's very clean.
Oh
It's a
my
very
God.
clean procedure, especially because he's got the noodle arms. It's fine.
Yeah.
10 feet hanging over, butt nearly at the water. Just okay.
Gerd knows how to be
Okay.
clean.
Yeah. All right. Actually, I have
like
something
a-
to talk with
like an
Tyronius about
upgraded
while
squatty
we're on
potty.
our way.
Yeah, the ocean is my bidet.
This-
Just dip,
oh no.
just a little bounce. Or do you wait
God.
for a wave to come up and gently
Oh wait,
lap
he waits
against
for the
your
wave.
behind? Okay.
That's the second part of the game. He waits for the wave.
Okay.
Matilda wants to talk
Matilda,
to Tyra
go
about
ahead.
something.
All right. No, I can wait till till you guys
No,
are,
this is
are
very
satisfied.
this is very important logistics of pooping off a ship's side.
Okay. I think we have covered the poop quest.
I'm covered.
Yes, but did we wipe?
Didn't have to,
We'll
bidet.
need, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, we have no bidet.
All right. Well, I actually have something to talk with Tyrone about. The amount of gold that we're going to be making off of this courier trip. I don't think it's going to cover our costs, our total costs, for making it all the way out there to the other side of the continent and back. I'm thinking you're a merchant. Well, you were talking a while ago about being a merchant, right? Why don't we load up the
Merchant's
ship
son.
with resellable goods and take that stuff with us and sell it off at this, port that's way off in the middle of nowhere?
I mean, that's look. Yes, I'm gonna say this first off. I am not the best when it comes to the actual numbers and resale value and such, but yeah, I could certainly try that. Eric, would my character actually be able to do that with the background of his family? Because most of his tutelage has been in the wizards school.
So, what is the question?
So because I did the custom background feature like an idiot, it doesn't say it doesn't say all of a sudden if I have proficiency with bartering or anything like that. And
Right.
I'm just not.
So you don't.
Okay.
Yep.
So, I
That's
was
one
gonna
of the
say
things that you want from the backgrounds.
Yeah. As I said, I fucked it up.
Yep.
Um,
Gur, you've been
Like, you give
granted inspiration for nature's bidet.
Does anybody need one?
I need a bidet. Sure.
Yeah,
Alright,
sure.
we will
Male ones
give
are best.
Tyronius nature's bidet.
Oh god, that's okay.
I'm gonna have to
Perceived
use
Gur.
mine soon.
So, yeah. So Matilda, I hate to say this, but most of my forte has been, spell slinging and arcane shit. I can certainly give it a try, but the thing is, I don't want to go flinging my family's name around, especially on a captured ship of a bunch of people who actively want me dead.
Do you want to use a fake last name?
Well, I'm saying you guys could be the face of it, but sure, I could. Yeah, Zoya's really good at selling. Yeah, Zoya's good at selling stuff.
I am good at selling stuff. Thank you.
But yeah, it could certainly be an idea to, resell the resell stuff at the actual port. What are you thinking of carrying?
Not sure. If you're not really familiar with transport or reselling things as a merchant, let's bring it up to the rest of the party and see
Yeah.
what we want to take with us. I
Yeah,
vote against things that are edible or easily spoil.
Silk's usual stuff can be sort of the problem is we're gonna have to buy whatever we have,
Right.
or someone's gonna have to probably take an investment on us, and you could easily do stuff like silk spices, non-perishable goods.
I think Granak has traveled around a lot. We could probably ask him.
But where are we actually?
We're walking on our way to the Longstriders. This is while Zoya's doing
Okay.
her thing and
And
whatever.
screeching at somebody. Do we see Zoya chasing somebody?
Now
Yes.
proof.
Actually, you see her coming back.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah, we'll certainly bring it up to Granak, and we'll, also Kia, because I think he said he was on a Kia. You said you were on a merchant vessel before you got Shanghai, right?
No, that was a lie. The merchant vessel thing was a front.
Gonna grab you by the cuff and go, "How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me, Billy? I trusted you." And he's actually just full of shit face, shit-eating grin.
Who's Billy?
Oh, what'd you do with Billy, man?
I don't know.
He's my cousin!
All right.
Your cousin was Ralka. Anyway,
So
Hmm?
let's
So, yeah.
sit down and
You hear
and
a
have some
voice.
breakfast. And...
Billy's the boy over at Luther's warehouse.
Huh?
And Luther.
Oh, hey, Olivia.
Hello. And she walks
Really,
away.
Billy boy?
Billy boy.
Zoya,
Nice.
need you to roll a perception check?
Perception
Luther
check.
is a well-dressed
Ah.
lizard, to inform you.
Do we all roll perception or just her?
No, just Zoya.
Would a 14?
A
Or
14,
10.
you need to go ahead and remove 2 gold from your character sheet.
Oh, God.
Pete is a fine
You
young
got
man.
outrogued.
Wait.
You got outrogued.
She cannot roll lower than a 14.
She can't roll lower than a 14.
Womp womp.
So you got a 10. So you definitely didn't see it.
So, Zoya loses 2 gold.
What the fuck was that noise?
That was an owling streak.
That was her pride dying.
Her
And that
pride
was the sound of her
just screwed
soul
up and
leaving her
died.
body.
Oh,
The new
Zoya's having a
portrait with
great
like
morning.
the shocked round eyes. So appropriate now.
Alright, so. Alright, Granik, how was your sleep?
It was good.
Nice. Any food, Zoe's food left over?
I didn't order anything for anyone else, so no.
Okay. Actually, I got an idea. Hey, Brad, can we get some, popcorn, but it's cooked in bacon grease, please? That's a really good, food, actually. And some actual bacon, because you don't want to waste.
Brad goes running by. On it! He goes into
Thank
the
you.
kitchen.
Oh, and
How are you going in the kitchen?
I'm just gonna pat Zoya on the head, which my hand, like, sinks
Yes.
elbow length into
You feel
head.
her skull. Oh,
Ugh,
God.
that's creepy.
After a moment, Brad comes out with popcorn. A large wok of it.
Ooh,
That's-
and the bacon that was used to cook the grease?
The bacon is sprinkled into the popcorn.
Okay, that's awesome.
The bacon that was used to cook the grease. Yes.
Yes.
Famous Tyronius
If you
quotes.
never have done this, it is actually a thing, and it is delicious.
Oh yeah, no, it is great.
You cook the grease itself.
No, you cook bacon.
You cook the bacon, and that renders the bacon fat, and then you take your popcorn, and you cook your popcorn in the bacon fat.
It is really good. You should try it sometime.
I'll eventually try it.
Yeah, and then you put chicken salt on it because that's fucking amazing.
Oh my gosh. Chicken salt is like your religion or something.
It is an Australian staple. Fight me.
Fight me about this.
I will bring the entirety of Australia to bear, which is just like burning on the horizon, filled with
Summons Australia into Toyvilla.
I summoned thee.
Yeah, here, let me just... That
Alright,
doesn't
so-
mean compilation.
Anyway, so Tyrion's is taking big handfuls of this, including a lot of the bacon. Which actually, is it thick cut bacon or small
Oh, very
cut
thick,
bacon?
yeah. It's good.
Okay.
5 mil
From the
bacon.
druid next door.
Thank you for using metric. I understand that. By the way, I've actually had that thick of bacon. It is amazing on loaded chips. All right, so, yeah, Matilda, you wanted to put your pitch to Granick?
Oh, yeah. Matilda will sit down across from Granok. Hey, so I was doing some thinking last night, and I don't think that the amount that we're going to be getting as compensation for doing this courier job is going to cover our costs for making it all the way out to the other side of the continent and back. So I'm thinking we've got a whole ship with big cargo hold. We can either pick up other courier jobs that will take us out in that direction and get paid for all of them at the same time, or we can load up the ship with goods and then resell stuff out there. I just don't know what would be a good idea, like what the best method would be, or what we can fill our hold with to resell. And since you've done a lot of traveling, I thought you might know.
Yes, and indeed my sister is also a merchant.
Yeah, I pitched
Yeah.
like silks and spices, but that might be a bit pricey. Do you know anything a bit more entry level?
Would I roll history to try to remember what they sell down in that region at all, or?
In Inland Point? Or
Yeah.
yeah, you can go and roll a history check.
Unfortunate.
So with a 10,
Can I give
it's-
him assistance?
yeah, you can roll
Saying-
advantage. Sure.
No, yeah, give advantage because I do
Still
have at least the
unfortunate.
background knowledge.
Right. So with a 13, Grenak, you would have heard that Enland Point was recently decimated by demonic invasion, and the demonic invasion has since been purged, and they are currently rebuilding the city. So currently, it is no exports coming out of there, but 100% imports.
Mm-hmm.
So
So we could probably
whatever
transport
goods
wood.
you would bring for a city that is rebuilding, foods, construction materials, etc., would all be helpful.
Yeah, and then I didn't technically fail the save, so I can't use my sage thing, right? Where I know a
Sage
guy.
allows you to know where you could find out, and with Sage, you would know that to find out exactly what they need, you might consider going over to Luther's mercantile and talking to Luther, as he is an expert in shipping.
All right, I will bring up Mr. Luther as well.
That's a good idea. Like, I mean,
And it also couldn't hurt to just see what's already naturally outgoing that direction, if there are any other bulletins or other courier jobs. And he would also know a handful of those as well.
What's up, big girl?
It sounds good to me.
All right.
Zoya would be preening while you guys were having this conversation, straightening out her feathers.
What's the matter? Still salty? You got outrogued?
Has she noticed yet?
Yeah, that's a question actually.
So you wouldn't have noticed that you've been robbed.
Yeah.
Oh, all sucks to suck.
Pulls out crossbow.
All out spell. Oh.
Also, do we know what kind of capacity we have for the actual ship? I don't know if we've done
Yeah.
actual measurements. Know what kind of long storage we have, short storage.
Yeah, and what well, the ship's meant to hold 20 people or something like that, Eric?
20. That's correct. Plus whatever's available in the cargo hold.
We also don't know what kind of crates we already have, so that we don't need to make other purchases.
I can go take measurements.
So we
And
should
actually-
have a team go back to the boat, finalize what's going on there, and have someone. What was the name? Can we get it in chat?
Oh, Luther?
Yeah, Luther.
Well, if we think we're safe, what if someone goes with Kia to take measurements of the ships and see what we can knock down and, expand? Because we only need,
I can go with to get the high ceilings and stuff.
I was gonna say, Granak, you and me want to hit up. I got to hit Judith later to pick up a scroll of fireball and dispel magic anyway. Which direction is Luther, by the way?
Luther's is next to the docks.
Okay, so it's not that far. You and me hit up Luther and see where we go from there.
I'll
Now-
actually go with say Matilda instead, and you can go take care of what you need over at Judas.
Oh, speaking of, how much money is a scroll of dispel magic?
It's a third level spell. It's 50.
500 gold.
Judith, you-
All right. Here we'll give Tyronius 500 gold. My investment.
Is that actually the price, by the way, or is that
Yes.
just?
That's how much it costs.
Huh. I just guessed last time. Because I've been going up by times by 60 for Judith, or does she increase the price because of the higher level and the rarity of it?
There's a variety of factors involved, but if she has them, they're 500 gold.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, no, I needed locate object before, and that was the last one. Anyway, all right, so I got an extra 500 for the scroll of dispel magic. Thank you very much, Kier. So yeah, does anyone want to come with me, or am I off on my own?
I gotta measure the ship.
I'm measuring the ship with care.
Right.
Okay. Grenek, Matilda?
Probably going over towards Luther's to see if we can either pick up an outbound cargo shipment on, to go that direction since we're already headed that way, or to pick up goods that we can stock the ship with, or look into how much it's going to cost.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll head that way with the other two until we split away from each other for the boat and the document.
Awesome.
It has been 0 hours since we have split the party 3 ways.
Hey, that's your fault.
All right, so you guys head out into the town.
Oh, just a heads up, Eric.
Yes, sir.
While, if you want to, just in case you want to hand wave it, Tyrannus is going to see what options for anti-scrying or scrying protection.
We will worry
sorry.
about that in a moment.
Yeah. Just
Because
let
that
you know.
is a thing that I do want to cover.
Mhm.
All right, so Tyronius is going to go over to Judas Intricacies and Oddities. We will cover that at some point. But Matilda, Granex, Zoya, and Kier are going back to the ship, where they will find Gur.
Fine.
Gur, what have you been up to unattended?
Garrett found some salt and he licked the rim of it and he was not a fan.
Okay.
He not like he licked it and got so much salt on his tongue that it started to burn.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's just like they're gonna come up and they're gonna see Gur like rubbing his tongue off, like when you just like really cartoony, just like
Does he have fat tongue?
yeah,
Okay.
it's unpleasant.
If you guys have ever licked a piece of rock salt for like a water softener, that is what we're talking about.
Wait. What? That's a question for another day. But what a softener. Okay.
Yes, we will cover that after the session. Make a note for us to talk to you about water softeners.
I'll take a note.
I did not think that was gonna be the conversation highlight, but okay.
Yeah.
But, sorry, Australian. Don't know much about your American weird stuff over there.
So, you come in, finding Gur wiping his tongue. Matilda.
Hey, girl.
My mama.
What happened?
I found a salt thing and it was really spicy on my tongue and I didn't like it.
Oh, baby. I'm gonna hand Gur the canteen that she's got. Here, rinse your mouth out with this.
Oh, thank you, mama. And he starts chugging it.
He starts chugging, not rinsing.
Yep.
Gur, need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Gur, you managed to keep the salt water down.
Oh.
He's gonna give the canteen back and like grimace. He's like, your water tastes weird, mama.
You were supposed to rinse your mouth out, kiddo, not swallow.
Oh. Didn't you say so?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I said rinse it out, but that's okay. How you feeling?
Much better. I found salt.
Yeah, that'll be real useful on the trip, but maybe don't lick it.
And you're
Yeah,
not
maybe
ramming
not.
anymore.
I'm not running anymore.
Hey, Gur, what have you found on the ship so far?
Not much. Mostly the salt.
Why don't you show us?
Gur will take him down to where like the salt was in the belly of the ship.
Gur, would you have removed the salt from the barrels, or did you simply lick it when it was in the barrel?
He for sure licked it while it was in the barrel.
Okay, so
Oh,
you guys
no.
can see that there is a lot of barrels in here, totaling 10 barrels, that at one time held salted meats and salted fish. But all the food is gone, and all that remains is the barrels of salt.
So it's not even just salt, it's gross salt.
It's the meat. It's the sweaty meat salt. That's
Yeah,
nasty.
gross salt.
Throw it
Well,
out the window.
That's why Gur didn't like it.
I
Can we
almost
do
heard you say-
anything with this salt?
I mean, you
Make
can
bombs.
Excuse me. What?
Make bombs. What?
That was the reaction from Eric.
That's not how chemistry works.
I mean,
I was gonna make a joke about sodium, but nah.
I mean, you don't know what type of salt it is.
Get out, Zoya.
No. I live on this ship.
I'm glad
Listen,
you got the joke.
I'm just saying, if we ever meet like slug enemies, we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Just throw barrels of salt. I mean, I'm already salty, but
Just crush them under a salt brick.
salt.
Can I roll
barrel.
like an intelligence check to see if it's worth the damn to even like keep this or not?
Sure, roll your intelligence check. Yeah, with the 10.
Used all my good mojo.
Sure, with the 10, you know that you can preserve more meat and fish by keeping the salt and simply putting them in there.
All right. So yeah, we'll just reuse the gross salt for grossness. Excellent.
So would that be the provision then? Boy.
No,
and
see,
I know I'm not.
The salt process, you can absolutely just resalt the thing. Like, you just don't want to mix the type of food that you're doing it with. You
Yeah,
want to
make
go
sure you
ahead and
put-
salt fish with fish. You want to
Yeah.
preserve beef, you preserve beef with salt. And salt
It was
pork,
more of
etc.
it's not too degraded or anything like that.
Salt is
Alright,
salt, man.
guys, hear
Yeah,
me
like,
out.
All you do is wash it.
Gur?
What if we get like the Toyvoyan equivalent of water balloons and fill it with water and gross salt, and then we can throw it at people's faces?
Oh.
Who hurt
Disgusting.
you?
No.
Who hurt you?
I'm just
Who
saying.
possessed you?
Listen, you.
No, this is battle or Gur, one of the two, and I feel like it's very on point. But who hurt you?
Listen,
Childhood bullies.
I'm just trying to make an effective use of salt that maybe we can't use. If we can use it, great.
Yeah.
I mean, we had. Go for it.
So,
Sorry.
so are they labeled at all or anything to say which one's like fish, which
Yes.
one's beef?
They do have labels on them. They're actually burned into the side of the barrel.
Excellent. So we don't even have to
Yeah.
figure out which is which.
Oh,
Do we have anything else for like? All right. What else does Gur show us?
Gert shows you a whole lot of nothing.
All
There's
right,
not much here.
So what do we got
I
in the
assume
case
that Gur
of?
would do the monkey swings from the rafters in here. Is
Oh,
that
for
correct?
sure.
Yeah,
are there rafters in a ship?
of
I
course.
mean, I think
Yeah,
Gur's
just work
arms
it.
are long enough that if he grips the rafters, he still just walks.
Yeah.
No, he tucks his legs up, thank you.
I
They're
see.
You're also
still
like
long enough.
flexing at the elbow.
It's like an adult at a children's swing.
Yeah, you're like taking up the whole hallway. Like you got the elbows out, the feet
Yeah.
dangled.
Yeah, I imagine if Gur wanted to be intimidating, he could do the. I was about to call him Freddie Mercury, but no, the Freddie Nightmare on Elm Street thing of like down the alleyway
Krueger?
with huge. Yeah, Krueger. There we go. Or like walking down the alleyway with like 5-foot long arms each way.
But this time it's
Oh,
10 foot.
I know, right? Why stop at 5?
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so other
You've
than
got
the
Luffy energy.
other than the 10 barrels for preserved meats and the 3 that were upstairs, what else we got for like storage already on the ship?
A couple of trunks that are in the cabins, but that's about it.
Oh, whose trunks are they?
Well, they're empty now, and all the stuff
Oh.
is spread around, so there's no telling who was matched to which
no,
trunk.
I was talking about like trunks are your words for shorts
Mm,
or underwear.
we
Wait,
have
is there any
those
Going
racks?
through
as well.
more underwear?
Are there any racks?
Yes, Matilda has one rack.
Proud of you,
Oh.
Eric. Proud of you.
Right.
Well, I'll look over at Matilda. Do you want to clean this all up, or do you just want to go over to Luther's first?
Well, we got the measurement, right?
Well, they can sit there and take that. Just knowing what we should be looking at for our purchase idea. While they do that, will still make sense. It's not like he's going to give us exact numbers right away.
Yeah, let's head over to Luther's and see what we can use, what we can transport.
Okay. Kier, let's get to measuring.
Kier,
right,
you
you
would
hold
know
this
that
end.
without an actual weight limit for the ship, loading stuff on here would be very dangerous. You guys need to know how much weight the ship can hold before you purchase stuff. Otherwise, you risk capsizing.
Right? Is there maybe ledgers that might have this information?
Normally, those would be located in the captain's quarters.
I mean, we didn't find them before, I assume.
Correct. But you suspect you know where they are.
I don't suspect shit. They're in the forking box. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Well, we can at least get measurements.
Yep. Cool. So, you
How
guys
big- how
measure
big
the
is
ship.
How big is the ship from stem to stern?
Let me go measure the ship. One moment.
Let us measure the ship. We'll measure the ship.
The ship. The ship is on fire.
No!
From stem
Again?
to stern, 132 feet.
Cool.
132 feet. Let's write that down. Okay, written down.
So,
In fact, I believe I can show you. Yeah, I can show you. Yeah,
Oh,
here you go.
nice.
We will show you your ship on the ocean.
Now we measure everything. Water. Water texture.
I wonder where everyone went. They suddenly just vanished.
Hmm.
Because I'm not there.
Okay, so...
How did you say you changed the token, by the way?
You right click on it and go to multi-sided.
Right. Okay, cool. Oh, that is cool.
Hmm.
The fuck is that? I can have a beholder icon.
Gazer.
Oh, gazer, right.
Owl.
Yep, there you go. But yeah, I'm not there, you guys. So,
Hmm.
All right. So, we're going to go ahead and... yeah, I think we can do Luther. We're going to go ahead and
Famous last words.
go visit Luther. As you guys go in the direction of Luther's, which you have directions to, thanks to the consortium, you guys walk up, and there are 11 men outside, all dressed in
Party.
bright green and silver armor. Each of them has a
Well,
halberd, and they look non-threatening, as you believe that one of you could take on all of them. These are retirees. They're older people, and generally not in combat shape, but they present a good picture.
Welcome to
All
Walmart.
right, well, I'm still shining for another 8 hours.
Cool.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, sure.
We're here to see Luther.
Oh, yeah. One sec. One sec. Billy! Billy! A little boy dressed in little white trousers and a matching tabard to these guys comes out and smiles. Hi, I'm Billy. I'm here to take you to Mr. Luther. Are you ready? Come this way.
Oh, well, thank you. And I'll follow him inside.
As you
Little
come
human
inside,
boy?
the place is massive. The warehouse is enormous. It easily is 4 stories tall, And in all directions, you can see a variety of goods. You see statuary, you can smell spices, you see fruit, you can hear the bellowing of various cattle. It's chock full of all sorts of goods that are being transported all over the world. Billy takes you right down the center aisle. Billy's maybe 6 years old, and he's barefoot, and he's still going down the way. As he makes
Is
it
he,
to the far end, yes?
What species? Like, is he a human?
He's a little
or
human
just-
kid. Yeah.
Okay.
He makes it his way all the way to the bottom of the stairs and turns, blocking the stairs, preventing you from entering. He smiles. Mr. Luther's just above. Thank you. And he holds out his hand, palm forward, palm up.
I'll give him a gold piece.
He looks
Thank
at
you
this.
so much, Billy.
Thank you so much. And he goes running off. You just
that's
ruined
not,
some. He goes, go,
What?
gone.
Would you give him?
A
gold
whole
piece.
gold?
Oh, it's not candy.
It's like giving a kid $50.
Yeah.
Dude is gone. You just ruined some mom's day.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
he's at the bodega.
They deserved it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How
His
could
mom
you,
is like,
Krennic?
freaking adventurers. I hate it when they go to your job.
He's at the bodega
Trying to
convincing
do
the
a good
clerk to
deed
sell the
creates chaos
scratch off.
somewhere in the world.
Yeah. All right. So you guys walk up the stairs, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. You walk up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs, at an open
wow,
door, you
that's
see
a-
Luther. He's sitting
Oh.
behind a desk. Come in, come in. How can I help
Good
you?
morning.
I'm gonna
Good morning.
nudge Granok, like, you're the speaker now.
Good morning, sir. We have actually come to see if there's any wares here in your shop that you are looking to ship out to what's the name of the town again?
One moment.
Out of character. What's the name of the town we're
Looks
going
up
to?
at the ceiling. Looks up at the ceiling, speaking to God.
Endland Point.
God.
It's
Was it?
Endland Point.
Inland Point.
Yeah, END land. End land.
Yeah, there's just so much random chat. I was trying to scroll up and couldn't find it. So, so we're sailing out to Endland Point and wondering if there are any goods you were trying to ship off that way, and if we could be of service for you.
Interesting. I believe I can be accommodating. What is your ship's name?
We've actually just acquired it yesterday during the battle that happened outside. So I don't believe we've actually acquired a name quite yet, but we do have the deed.
Ah, well, I do have goods. However, I do need to know the name of the ship in order to fulfill the paperwork. My attorneys, you understand, they are quite exacting.
Of course.
But once I have the name of the ship and your tonnage, we can proceed from there with commissioning you to carry goods towards Inland Point. I have various construction supplies, lumber and such.
Excellent. I do have one request, or at least a favor to ask. We don't know what the tonnage of our ship is, as we don't have the documentation from receiving the ship, and wondering if you would either be able to help or know a way to figure it out.
Well, that's unfortunate. So the ship did not come with documentation. That's very strange.
We believe it might still be there or destroyed, but we haven't been able to open the last lock safe.
Granok.
Hmm?
And Matilda pulls the deed that she received from Mr. Ace, arcane attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the paperwork you're looking for?
No. It would be able to identify exactly how much the ship would be able to take without being at the risk of damage or bad events out at sea.
Oh, yes.
Which again, we think is locked in our the final failsafe on the boat that we couldn't quite break through yet.
Then I would encourage you to resolve that issue prior to me shipping any goods with you, as that is a liability I'm not interested in encountering. If I take your meaning, this is a former Josozai vessel that has been liberated.
Correct.
Exactly. And
Their ships are notoriously trapped, and I would not trust it until you have cleared out any traps on board the ship.
We believe we've gotten all of them except for, again, the last chest, which hopefully by some point today we can either take care of or have a solution in Route 4.
When that is completed, return, and I will allow you this script, and he will provide a piece of paper, and I will have 2 tons of lumber taken to the ship, should the ship be able to manage it.
Excellent. We were just honestly here hoping to make sure there was a proposition before we started looking in other places.
As a side thing, as a protection, there must be a deposit placed in order to ensure delivery.
I believe that shouldn't be a large issue. Can we at least know what that price would be?
For the 2 tons of wood, it would be 2,000 gold pieces.
I look over at Matilda, kind of give her a nod of, what do you think?
One moment here. So what you're asking, just so that I'm clear on this, what you're asking for is for the freight company to pay the client an upfront insurance fee?
A deposit that would be compensated upon delivery.
If everything goes well, we get the money back. It's just to make sure if something goes wrong that they don't lose out on everything.
Right. Basically what you're doing is you're buying the lumber, and at the far end, you're guaranteed that someone's going to buy the lumber. Otherwise,
It's a very
So we're
he's
just
giving you-
getting our money back.
Yeah, otherwise he's just giving you free lumber that you get to sell later.
Yeah, like this is like how retail works. They
Right.
buy it for a price, and if they want to make a profit, so if you got $2,000 2,000 gold of lumber, you ideally want to sell it for, let's just say 2,500, because then you make a 500. But on a huge, big
Matilda's
ship
learning things today.
I'm not there. I'm telling you, out of character.
Oh no, this is all in character.
Intelligence.
Okay,
that
Wasn't
goes
your
up by
dad like? No, he was a builder. Never mind.
He was a construction.
So he would know
Oh,
this
his
because
name.
he
Yeah,
was
he would
the
know
guy
the
buying on the
basics.
far end.
Oh,
Right, but
builder.
But you might
Matilda
not have
was
been
not
involved.
running the business.
Yeah.
So this is stuff that she's kind of heard in passing, but never understood. She's
Mhm.
now understanding.
Yeah. No, I helped my sister with a lot of the paperwork part. So it's more of I'm confirming with you that this is an acceptable price because I think it's fine. I'm not raising questions at it.
Okay.
Gur, if that's valid lore, Gur, I need you to please draw that out for me. Thank you.
Listen, it'll be valid if everyone agrees, but I'm not gonna like.
I want Aquaholic personally. That's funny as shit.
Such
Can I roll like an
hydration.
insight check to make sure that's like an acceptable price as well?
It is. Yeah, your passive insight would know that this is a reasonable price. He's not trying to rip you off. He's a
Didn't think
man
so.
of his reputation. He
Yeah.
has to treat people fairly, otherwise his whole business fails.
Yeah, it's just one of those things you learn about doing level 1 business is question everything just to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And not used to doing the big sales yet, just usually random people's.
Yep.
So you're gonna do it?
Yeah. So again, if Matilda's not having any resignments, I'll give him the nod of "We'll be back. Thank you for your time."
Of course. And you guys are free to leave. This time without Billy's escort.
Yeah,
That kid's gone.
He's off getting his sugar high on.
He got a Snickers and a 1 liter Mountain Dew, and now he's going home to his
Oh
parents.
no!
Not a personal story at all, I swear.
Not at all.
If only 1 liter of Mountain Dew cost that little.
All right.
Anyway.
So,
Back in my day, it did.
yeah. we do not have time to get through the Judith thing, and I do want to explore that a bit further because that's actually a lot of lore. So we're going to wait till next week for that. Okay, Tyronius?
Yep.
So go ahead and
No,
make
no,
a note
I
that you want to visit Judith's next week.
I was also gonna try and get a Death Ward scroll as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
'Cause I
Can you
figured-
cast Death Ward?
No, but we have Paladin who could do it, preferably.
Okay. We'll see.
Because at least then I'm not going to take the 10d6 plus 40 damage if I fail. Well, I'm going to take it, but I'll live. So,
We'll see.
Yeah. Mm.
All right. So that's where we're going to end for tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. You guys have a ship. You have a job. You have a nice direction to go in. And next week we will come back for the next episode of the Friday Night Lights